Hello and welcome to the Women's and Men's IPF World Powerlifting Championships. This is the Open Powerlifting Championships and we're in Orlando, Florida, USA. We're very pleased to bring you the next session. It's the men 120 kilo class. Joining me in commentary is Ralph Farquharson.
Yeah, hi Chrissy.
How are you?
Oh, delighted to see you again.
Oh, thank you. And I'm delighted to see you. Ralph, as you know, folks, Ralph is he's got a number of titles. He's an executive committee member on the IPF, but one of his most important roles is in the coaching commission and in the Lamanga coaching clinic. Ralph, just give us a quick rundown. Where does it run and what's it all about?
Right, Lamanga, first of all, is in Europe. So it's in south of Spain, just north of Alicante. And it's the world's second largest sport resort.
Ooh.
For mainly cater for professional sport,
So other sports go there for their clinics and coaching,
training
right?
And competing as well. Yeah.
So it's really sports specific.
It's sports specific.
It's specific for sportsmen. Yeah, sports people.
We are very fortunate to be a part of it because, like I said, they only cater for first lifter on the board.
Wow, our first lifter has come out. It's Singh from India.
Yeah.
Beautiful looking squat.
Yeah. Very.
Oh, good lift.
Nice to see India back on the scene.
Oh, absolutely.
They was away for a few years.
They were away, and I've enjoyed. They came to Luxembourg last year.
Yes,
had a couple of lifters, and then here we've got some ladies, we've got some men, and it's absolutely wonderful to welcome them back. And I'd like to welcome all our Indian viewers. I know powerlifting is extremely popular.
Oh, it is in India,
India.
It's a large country.
Amazing lifters from India, and I absolutely welcome our Indian viewers and hope you enjoy. I'd like to direct you to have a look at us on the IPF fan page on Facebook and Instagram.
There's some great photograph on there and video as well. So yes, please go on.
Yep. And here's a lifter from Sri Lanka. This is the first time Sri Lanka.
Yes. Is it exciting to see
fantastic.
So many new nations coming on board?
Yep.
You think about Sri Lanka, you think about cricket, but
that's right. Well, you and me, Ralph, we understand that, don't we?
That looks good, yeah. It's a nice, comfortable, but that's the way to do it. Get the first one on the board, get confidence, go back and then start building,
And got some lovely vision there of the slow-mo. These couple of guys have come out in the 120. Will we have two flights today, Ralph?
Yes, two big flights, wasn't it?
Two big flights,
ladies,
okay.
Yeah.
That
was exciting to watch.
All the ladies?
As well.
It was fantastic.
Yeah,
I just love that class. This class here, the 120s, we should have two flights here, shouldn't we?
A and B, A1 and 2, would you call it?
Yep. And here's Ramirez from Mexico, Jose Ramirez from Mexico. And a big shout out to all of Mexico who's watching us. Yes. Again, Mexicans, absolutely brilliant powerlifters. And we met a beautiful big team in Texas for the Raw Worlds this year.
Oh, right.
Met a lot of Mexicans and had a lot of fun. And a big shout out to my friends in Mexico who I miss. And I know they are loving this presentation of our sport. And here is your 120 kilo champion Ramirez with 285 kilos.
That's a very good job there.
Yeah.
Very good. Nice and control. Hit the bottom. That looks good.
Good to you, Ralph.
Should be 3 white light. Oh, it's got one depth and got one for red.
That's all right though, isn't it?
It's got two.
Okay. So we just see it again. You got a little bit of looseness in the body there, Ralph. Yeah, but definitely strong enough. John McDonald now from Canada, age 33. He's coming with 320 kilos for his opening squat. The 120s are so exciting, aren't they?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, getting the big guys now.
These are the big boys, yeah.
watch on. And we had a lovely Canadian lifter this morning. Lovely. Now her name escapes me. Oh dear. I've just been talking about her for 3 hours.
I remember seeing her lifting this morning.
Beautiful, beautiful lady.
Yeah.
Here's McDonald now. Oh, has he done enough, Ralph?
He's struggling. He's fighting for the depth. So let's have a look.
What do they say?
Now,
Oh.
one said depth, and the other said blue is not standing erect or not finishing the lift.
Okay, so one.
we've got two
that
more
left
attempts to
side's
come.
a bit higher.
Yeah, you can see it from here. Yeah.
Yeah. And one of them got him for not locking. Oh, yeah, I think that right knee might have unlocked.
Yeah, unlocked again.
Yeah. Gee, the refs must be right on it with what they're looking at.
It's very difficult at this level, Chris. Yeah. I know we criticise the referee, but they got a very, very difficult job to do. Yeah.
But from Mongolia, I've seen this guy around a few championships, and you got some big boys, Ralph.
Some really have.
Yeah.
I think was talking to Gaston, the president today, and we're saying how much they come on since last year.
Oh, he's. Oh,
Yeah, no, we lost it, unfortunately.
Oh dear, we've got trouble there. I think he's having trouble getting down.
Yeah, he's struggling. Yeah.
Yeah, and let's have a look here. He gets into trouble here. The suit's
Yeah,
biting
just about
him.
there.
Yeah, and he tries to drop it in, and then he's out of alignment.
What I would advise them to do is to just widen the legs a little bit more and turn
Right.
the toes outwards.
Yeah, and-
Allow the hips to drop between the legs. Yeah. I
Right.
think that's where the problem
Yeah.
really lies. Yeah.
Alternatively, could he just hitch up the legs of the squat suit a little bit so he can
Could
get down
be.
in the hole?
Yes, those are all little tips they can look at. Yeah.
Yeah,
You got the
okay.
strength, just the technique not quite there.
Yeah. Ralph, I might hand over to Elliot if you don't mind.
Not at all,
And
not at all.
you stay on, and Elliot will bring you.
I'll be delighted to.
It's lovely having a
have
little chat with you. I'll leave you in Ralph's capable hands.
Come on, Gemma. That's good. Come on, Gemma.
Hello, Ralph. How are you doing, sir?
Hi, Elliot. Nice to see you, mate. This looks like going to be a really, really exciting class. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it definitely
Without
should be. The 120s and the 120 pluses are always exciting because,
Yeah.
if nothing else, the weights are so much heavier than
Absolutely,
the other
yeah.
classes. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing when Fedosenko squats 4.5 times, four
I know.
and a half times body weight. But it's also amazing seeing, a 450 kilo squat,
Absolutely.
right? So
Yeah, it just looks expressive. Yeah, totally. You know.
it's a different level, right?
Bars loaded.
I mean, look at the squats here. Look at the openers. We have openers all the way up
All
to
the
a
way, yeah.
430.5.
Absolutely, yeah.
Or Van Billiken from Belgium.
And I think there'll be some fireworks at the very top, I think.
Oh, no doubt. No, it will come down to the pulls.
That looks good to me from here. But the
Yeah.
referees say...
3 white lights. There you go.
On the bar for Carlos Rivera.
Carlos Rivera, Puerto Rico's up. 360 kilos on the bar. There he is for you folks at home. He's a handsome Suave devil.
he
isn't
looks in it.
He's
Not only is he strong, he's good looking as well.
He
yeah?
is
Yeah.
very strong and friendly and smart.
Yeah.
Carlos Pagan Rivera.
We talk about setup, Elliot. It's so important when we're lifting these heavy weight that the setup is perfect.
I agree.
Everything must be in nice and set up. Start position must be right.
The setup
There's
is
no
the lift.
room for error.
It is the lift in the squat.
Yeah.
The setup is totally important. Wow. and he just
he just blasted out, didn't it?
down for depth.
yeah.
All right. I mean, what I think what happened is we'll see on the replay is that he starts to bend over, so the bar's still going down. But see that a little bit he bent. That's okay. He'll nail it.
He'll adjust that. Yeah, sure.
I mean, I refereed him in St. Croix North American Championships. He is strong. He is strong. Big bencher, big puller. He's a well-rounded athlete.
Yeah, we've just been talking to Chris here, saying it's lovely to see the Indians back on the platform, the international platform.
Definitely.
They've been away for a few years, but it's nice to see them back.
Oh, it definitely is nice to see them back. I mean, they have a huge federation.
Yes,
absolutely
it is.
monstrous. Monstrous. And you can, I guess, when you have 900 million people, it's easy to fill a federation up. Yeah.
Yep.
We should almost divide them into 5 countries. Alrighty.
That's 3 white lights.
3 whites. There you go. That's good. That's good. I mean, he took a huge jump. Now, did he? I wasn't here for his opener. Did he open with no knee wraps on?
No, he was wrapped on. Yeah. Huh. But it was so easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was easy too.
That's easy too.
Sri Lanka's up 280 kilos on the bar. It's nice to have Sri Lanka here too.
Yeah. I mean, it's really getting exciting now. There's so many new federation around the world joining the IPF. Well, I've just been talking to the president, and he said there's maybe another 5 or 6 apply for membership. So it's great.
Watch how quick he came out of there. I do not advocate coming out of there with that weight, but he's
banging it. Yeah.
You know, I prefer a slower setup.
Control movement,
Yeah,
correct.
And not getting the oscillation of the bar because it's too much of that stuff at the top.
Yeah.
And you watch these bars sometimes, even the weight right there on the replay, you saw how it bounced.
The whip on the bar, yeah.
And there's no reason to add extra whip by taking it out and causing it to whip.
Yeah.
Because that bar will never quite settle down again. So the idea is to take your pick, let the bar settle,
and then
take your steps.
Correct.
Let the bar settle, look to the chief referee, squat, and then you're ready to go.
Otherwise, what will happen is as the bar is whipping, you're going down, you're trying to drive up, and the bar is still going down, so you have a big problem.
Here's Jose Ramirez, coached by big Dan Goudreau, 18-time world champion Dan Goudreau.
Oh, yes, Big Dan, yeah.
Between 3 lift and single lift bench, 18 times. Much slower. See how he's a little more controlled.
Nice and control. Yes, get it set up.
Steps are a little better.
Yes, tight. It's fighting it. Oh no, last it just stepped back.
Yeah, and I don't know if he even had depth on that.
No, he didn't. I didn't, Elliot. I didn't thought he did.
He was fighting too much.
What do you think? I think his legs are too close, don't you? He hasn't got any room for the hips to go through.
For his size, and also, too, if he turns his feet out a little bit,
absolutely,
his
feet are literally pointing forward, yeah.
Right, and you have to learn, especially when you're that big, to force your knees out.
Outwards, yeah.
And instead of dropping, you're really opening your legs and driving into the bottom.
Absolutely.
Opening your knees. And so that's an issue there for him. But again, you're talking about inexperienced lifters from some of the countries that haven't been here a lot.
And they have not qualified coaches as such, and this is why,
exactly. The programs aren't built up yet. Mongolia is one of those that, boy, if they get a good coach there in Mongolia,
would they just?
We are all in
big trouble.
The rest of the world, from the 105s up to the 120s, is in trouble because these guys are just naturally strong.
I think that should be read. Yeah,
trained. It's depth, and you see that a lot with them depth. And then they'll roll out like Bata is struggling with 320 in the squat. He's opening with 315 in the bench, and you see that oftentimes with the Mongolians, where they'll open, where they're opening with a bench that's more than what they squat.
And the squat,
yeah. So, and that's an experience. I think they're pulling a lot of guys from bodybuilding,
right?
Which is the way a lot of it's the way I think the Iranians and the Iraqis are doing the same thing.
Correct.
They're pulling from the bodybuilding. But over time, we want to see them develop and do this. Here's Big John McDonald. Big John with the dark hair. Not used to seeing him with hair this dark. So I'm not really used to seeing him with much hair at all. Generally his head's pretty much shaved.
That's a good sense. That's a good setup.
There he is.
True
Well,
hit. Big drive. Did he get the depth? Let's see.
See what the judges say.
So the one you got a blue.
Probably
it
for
didn't
knee.
lock.
Probably for knee.
Not locked. Yeah, not
Probably
really.
for me. So let's see what happens here with John. John is a good technical squatter. Well, that
Didn't look too bad. Look a bit soft.
the left knee's a little soft,
Yeah.
but I don't have a problem with that,
No,
with that
me.
call.
No, me.
You know, that is a 2-to-1 lift. I mean, it's a marginal lift, and you know the difference is there's a 3 white lift, there's a 1 red lift, and there's a 2 red lift.
2 red lift, yeah.
And it's, you know, don't worry about 1 red. It means you're right on the edge. You know, for most lifters, it means they're where they're supposed to be, or the referee made a mistake. Honestly,
Well,
so
sometimes
I mean,
it's possible.
It happens.
We're
It
human.
happens.
We're human.
It happens.
We're human.
I made one. I flipped a card today, and it just was. I mean, the lift was still good. That's why there's 3 referees.
That's right.
Gasparik's up 335.
That looked good to
Wow.
me. It's perfect. Yeah.
Wow.
Then you have power.
Yeah,
and the
there you
referee
go.
agree.
Beautiful.
This is good.
All right, Carlos Rivera's up now. He opened with 360, went up now, missed for depth. Correct?
Massive depth, yeah.
No, he went to 365, so he went up another 5 kilos, 11 pounds, and you'll see that in equipped lifting sometimes because the gear is so tight.
Tight.
Just
They need
can't
a
get
little
down
bit
little
more,
bit.
little bit more weight to push them down. You know?
You see it more in the bench press than you do in the squat.
Yes.
But
Jordy is up next.
vamos, Carlo, vamos. And watch, his setup is good and strong. Watch how tight he is in his upper back.
Yeah. Arms close. Really
All right,
support
see,
the
lets
one
that
shoulder.
bar stabilize. Only a couple of steps. He doesn't really pick his feet up off the platform at all. Gets the command.
Yeah.
There you go. There we go.
Well, a little
All
bit
right.
worried about this one. If you got the depth?
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
well
he was
done.
good. He was good.
Yeah, he's on the ball.
I think that was demonstrably below. If you look, watch him now.
Yeah.
Boy, his
I can see it, yeah.
boy, that left hip is high though on him, and you can see he's struggling a little bit.
Little bit, yeah.
Now,
As
Carl-
he drive out the bottom.
Yeah, Carl told me that he's been a little bit beat up. So
Oh.
I was talking to him earlier. So all right. So he's good at 355. Now we're up at 372.5 for Jordy Schneiders. And again, watch how tight
Yeah,
they get under the
everything.
bar.
Really trying to get everything
Right.
set up. All the
How
muscles.
tight they are in the upper body before they even take it out. Step.
Nice and slow step. Control.
Barely lifting the feet.
Nice slow descent. That looks strong, Elliot.
Look very strong.
Yeah.
Wow. That is slow and grinding, and see what the referees say.
Yep.
3 white
perfect.
lights.
3
There you go.
whites.
Perfect. We like to see this.
Yep.
I like to see a lot of green up on the board.
Absolutely.
So Jordy's good at 372.5, and all right, now we're going back to the top of the order with Mr. Singh
Boys loaded, 175 kilos.
from India. Ishar Singh. He has no job. That's awesome. I like that. I want that position.
Me too.
Today, independently wealthy. He looks independently wealthy, doesn't he? Look at him coming out here. All right, so he was good at 120, 150, and now he's trying 175.
175, yeah.
I'm really interested to see what happens here. I mean, that's a 55-kilo jump. So, and if he's able to make this and really crush this, then, yeah, again, we have to start talking about why do that? I mean, that looks so ridiculously
That looks so
easy for him.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like he can handle that for 5.
Yeah, I think it probably done that 20, 30 kilo more.
Oh,
yeah,
at least.
Sure,
He could
sure.
do 5 by 5
Yeah.
with that all day
Yeah.
long with the knee wraps on. All right. Ramirez is up now. Jose Ramirez is up from Mexico.
He missed his second.
Yeah, he went 285, which is unusual. He went 285 and made it. Went 290 and missed.
Missed, yeah.
And then go 290. So I'm not sure.
Jose Ramirez, 290 kilos, 639 pounds. On deck, Ransalu from Sri Lanka.
And his PB's 295. But I'm just, he's coached by Dan Goudreau, who does know what he's doing.
Oh, that's Big John. Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen
it's
it,
Big
yeah.
Dan. Yeah, that's why I was mentioning that
Oh,
before.
okay.
And so, and again, he's not fighting for a medal here, but normally 5 kilos is not going to help you win this too much. Especially you have so many big pullers for a lifter in contention. That 5 kilos. Oh, his knees came forward.
Yes, it's.
Wow.
I
Let's see what
think
the referees say.
he might struggle with this. Hey, got it 2-1.
Yeah.
You're right. You could see the right knee. You could see it. Yeah.
The right knee starts coming forward. So instead of what we were talking about before, it seems to be.
It seems to go backward.
Yeah, he goes backwards.
Go backwards, and yeah.
Well, because what's happening is his knees are coming forward.
Right.
And then he's sitting trying to go back to get depth.
Is McDonald in the hole?
The first move should be break your hips, not
Yep.
break your knees. But so many lifters, it's so natural
They
to do
break
that.
for the knees. Yeah, they do.
And you can do it in raw lifting. When you're equipped, you cannot break the knees first. You've got to go hips back first. Look how fast he comes out of there. God, and that bar's still moving on his back.
That looks good.
And there it is.
Yeah,
Good 2-1. 2-1, it's all it takes. All right, Bata will be up from Mongolia. Missed 320 twice. He's taking it again. So this is the lifter who has missed 320 twice and is opening at 315 in the bench. And I've seen him. He can hit 315 in the bench opener.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's wish him luck.
Well, let's see him make this here. It's a better setup than he had.
It looks good.
Than he had
Let's
the last
get this
time.
hip down. Let's drop the hip. Get it down. No. Might be wrong, but from here,
It looks a little high. Let's see what the
looks a little
referees
bit
say.
high, doesn't it?
It's
No,
there
it
you go.
did
It's all
look high
three.
for me.
It's all 3.
That's sad. That's very sad. But the rules said he can bench, so we look forward to see him benching later.
Yeah, I mean, I think he wants to try for a medal on the bench. That's really why he's here. His openers are 320 squat, 315 bench, and at 250 deadlift. I'm not laughing at his numbers. I'm laughing at the 315 is
Yes,
so
315,
high.
yes,
Not
certainly.
the other numbers. All right, here's Big John McDonald from Canada. He has competed anywhere from, I've seen him compete from, 242 all the way up to supers.
Okay.
Over the years, or the 110s all the way up to the old 275 plus. And now he's competing in the 264s, 120s. Very good guy. The only Canadian I ever met who doesn't drink beer.
I like his setup. I do like his setup. His feet is so wide,
he
toes
is,
pointing outwards, drop the hips. And he's
Johnny,
getting it through.
There you go. There you go,
Yeah.
John. Let's see.
Well
The
done.
only
I think
thing
he's got that.
The only thing is, did he get any bar dip? Let's see.
No, that
3
was
whites.
okay.
There you go. It's perfect. Yeah, it looked good from here, but
Yeah.
we're so far away.
Exactly. How many meters? 5 meters or more? Maybe more?
Oh, us?
We started looking from from a different angle.
We also got a different angle, and we also got to
Yep.
look through 5 people.
5 people, so it's make it difficult.
All right, Gernot Kasparek is up from Austria. And what you should notice is a lot of these lifters are masters age lifters. That we still have people performing at world-class level into their 40s and 50s.
No more changes. Flight B, no more changes to your opener.
You know, and also too, Ralph, this is a sport it's never too late to get into.
Never.
There are some people that, don't get into the sport until they're masters, till they're over 40.
Even 50, 60, I've seen people came into sport and still perform at a reasonably good level.
Yeah, exactly. You can always get stronger. Even if you start late,
Yeah.
you can still consistently get stronger. And it helps. It really helps your body. Oh, I don't know what was wrong with Kasparek.
I think that he didn't want that one, did he? He just thought, no.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know what that was. All right. So let's see now. Carlos Rivera opened with 360, missed it. I guess they thought the gear was a little tight. Went to 365. Now he's at 372.5. Rico Suave. Carlos Rivera. He's very deliberate. He's even more deliberate on the bench press. He's a very controlled lifter. Watch him.
Looks in his zone. He's in his zone.
Yep, he's in the zone, getting his breath. Gets under. Watch him dig the bar in.
Get it set up. Yeah.
He's really getting that bar dug.
Tight in shoulders.
All right, bar settles.
Slowly move back.
All right. He's going to get the squat command.
That looks good, Elliot.
That looks very good. The more weight helps him, I think.
It better gets.
Definitely helps.
He got another 10, 15 kilo there, I think. For sure.
And that's, I think he came in to get 380.
Okay, right.
I have a feeling. And sometimes my openers are usually terrible. That I have trouble getting down and
get the first one.
And the second one's better, and the third, the more weight, it seems to help a little bit.
Barcelona and Jordy Snijders, Netherlands.
You also get a little bit of confidence as you get it rolling. Well,
Absolutely, to say it's confidence again, building up confidence.
Definitely. Yeah. So now we have Jordy Snijders up, good at 355, 372.5, and now he's up at 377.5. There's a lot of red on there, man. That is a lot of plates.
Sure is.
Each of those plates, they're 25 kilos. They are 55 pounds apiece. No. They're 55 pounds apiece. All right, so Jordy going to have to settle for his 372.5. And now we go to group 2. And if you thought there was some big squatting and a lot of red on there before, wait, just wait.
I mean, I can see roughly about at least 4 starting over 400 or 400 plus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got five at over 400 and talking big numbers now. We'll probably have five and possibly 6 over 900 pounds. Ron Tabinez from Venezuela up 350 kilos.
First time.
That's
a lot of weight.
771. That is a big opening squat here. Yeah, let's see what
strong.
the referees say.
Did you get the depth? Let's have a look. Yes, he did.
3 white lights. There we go. All right. Murillo Campos is up, Costa Rica. 355 kilos on the bar. The replay there. He's going to do better. I think his second squat is going to be much better.
Bars loaded. Carlos.
Now, there you saw Hani Smith, the head of the IPF Technical Committee.
Committee, yeah.
Good. Costa Rica.
Carlo Campos Murillo is a big, thick man. Watch him come out here. He is big. You have some big guys on the platform. He is just a monster. Opening at 355, and he can.
The rule said they just taking off the platform. The rule said you must put your ups on before you reach the platform.
Correct. Yeah, even you're not really allowed to walk out and you extend the on-deck area to do that. He knows better. He's one of the Costa Rican coaches, so he definitely knows. Definitely knows better.
Nice and control. Set it up. He's struggling to get. What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I'm so.
Carlo, I don't know.
I worry. Yeah, three reds. Yeah.
Yeah. 3 for depth. Yeah, he looks around, but
yeah, he was feeling for it, wasn't he? He didn't quite know, where he's going. Yeah.
But after you watch this. It's clearly high.
Yeah.
It's clearly high.
Yeah.
I mean,
way high. I don't think it was even parallel. I don't think it was.
No, I don't think he broke parallel.
Just to explain that the rule of the IPF is the hip joint must go below the top of the knee joints. So when you look at the hips, the hips must go below the knees.
Right. So Victor Samuelson's up from Iceland, 355 kilo opener.
I think it's a new lifter coming through from Iceland, and they got some. You got JK tomorrow, which is gonna be a hell of a lifter. But this young lad here, I think it's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does. And I noticed that myself. That the number of lifters from Iceland. Do you think that because the vice president of the IPF is from Iceland is why we're seeing more Icelandic lifters? Maybe, possibly.
Possible. But they've been Icelandic are normally naturally strong people.
And it's a good lift. Oh, they are definitely. Most of the Nordic, Scandinavian countries are good, and one of their specialties, almost every one of those countries, is the pull. Yeah. They love to pull.
The Vikings, they call them there.
Make sure there's no blood on the bar. Bars loaded. Tomas Sarek.
Tomas Sarek? From Czechia?
From Czech Republic, yeah. In fact, he was at La Manga. He did his coaching license at La Manga this year, yeah. So,
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And
so,
he hails from the Czech Republic, right next to Slovakia.
guys are everybody's so deliberate with their setup.
Control movement. Yeah.
Did that pop?
No doubt. There's no doubt on that one.
Yeah, it should be good.
It should be 3 white light.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect squat.
That's the way to start it out. Now you're in the meet. Now you feel good. Now you can roll.
Yep, you can go back and you can relax and get ready. Yep.
Exactly. The worst feeling in the world is missing an opener.
Oh. The pressure's on, isn't it? You begin to think all sorts of things come into your head. Am I strong enough to die? Grumbling, all the grumbles there.
It's a rare lifter that can really recover from that.
Be strong mentally.
Yeah, you have to be tremendously strong. Most world champions, they just blow that off. I've seen them miss the first and the second and come back and hit the third.
No problem.
I mean, you're sure they can't hit it? There they go.
I mean, I was watching Priscilla yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, she missed her first two. No problem. Come back out.
Come back.
Lost the third one out. Yeah.
Yeah. She
mentally strong. Yeah.
Again, missed opening squat on depth. Hit the next two. Missed her first two benches. Hit her third.
Yeah.
And was still pulling for the world championship.
Absolutely.
On her third deadlift. On a number she can hit.
That was very tight. I'm suspect that it wasn't deep enough.
Nah.
Let's have a look.
He is. It's not deep enough, I think. He's not tight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's all yellows and blues. Yellows, reds, blue. He's having a problem.
it just was not. And again, this comes down to coaching for the Mongolians, I think, Ralph.
We discussed this last year in Luxembourg. Me and Martin was discussing, and we were saying that they need some good coaches out there.
Have we discussed these new teams that are coming, bringing some of them to La Manga?
We are discussing with the coach commission to try and bring some nation in, which new nations that need some coaching to at least get one.
Exactly, one. Take whoever the national team coach is right now
and then try and build from there.
Get them to La Manga, Spain, and we'll work with them a little bit.
All right. We are working on it.
This is Kevin Yeager,
Mr.
folks.
Yeager from Germany.
And we are going to see, he is a very good squatter. He is a
unbelievable
ridiculous bench presser.
Well, he holds the world record with 3.56, I think. So
yeah.
I'll see if he's in form today.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's going more than that today. I had a conversation with him. I know what he's looking for.
Okay.
Can't say it live now because the other coaches are back there.
Oh, struggling.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
He got the depth, but he didn't get the drive.
He wasn't tight.
No, it wasn't tight at all.
I don't know what it was.
Let's have a look. He got it down, no problem down, but there's no drive there. That should be exploding from there. He just took. I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
And he's young, too.
Oh, yes. I mean, I think he's about 25. I think something like that.
No, he's 21.
21?
21.
Oh.
Yeah, he's still competing juniors.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm from Europe, and so I missed that. Yes, sure.
No. I mean, 25 is still young too. But
yeah,
I mean,
well, 20. 20 was still a junior.
He doesn't even have he hasn't come close to getting his man strength yet. And the bench press is one of those that as you get older and get your man body, that's one of the ones that really soars. We're probably going to see that with Ian Bell in the future too.
Yes, you will.
That you'll see his bench press go up. Oh, Big John.
Fighting it.
Looked like his elbow touched his leg.
Yeah.
Let's see if. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, you don't give a light for that necessarily because I didn't think there was any support.
I don't know what you think about this rule. I think the IPF need to look at this rule.
He's so big, yeah.
I mean, touching the elbow, they are supporting it on the elbow, which is not quite sure. I think they need to define the rule a little bit more on that.
A little bit better. Yeah, I agree. Alexei Rakoshi's up from Ukraine, 405 opener, folks. 405. 492 pounds. I'm sorry, 892.
892, yeah.
I don't know why I said 400. Oh, I do know why I said 400. I made a mistake. Now let's see what the referees say here.
3 white
lights. Look at that. My gosh.
Yeah, no problem.
And look at how far in for a guy as large as he is, holding that weight.
Yeah,
getting the far in his elbows in.
The flexibility in the shoulder must be incredible. Yeah.
Nurlan Yashmakinov is up from Kazakhstan. 26 years old. Now, interesting enough, his PB is 401. I guess it must be an Asian record at 401.
Must be of some sort, yeah.
Something, or a national record. And then he's opening with 405. So according to his bio, he's never done this weight in competition. And when you see
that was easy.
And when you see that, you have to wonder why.
Absolutely. And 3 white light.
That's amazing.
So that's a fabulous opener.
And Kazakhstan is another nation that's brought a lot of lifters this time.
They have.
Orhan Bilikan from Belgium.
Here comes Orhan Bilikan.
Yeah, Bilikan.
This session with an open world.
Yeah, I suspect he is opening a world record. Incredible.
430.5.
Yeah.
430.5.
949 pounds.
I speak with him 2 days ago. I said, are you feeling good? He said, yeah. That's all.
He looks
He
good.
shows, yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
He looks really good. He looks better than he did last year, I think, physically. He looks, as thick as he is, he looks a little thicker than he did last year.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just so tough to beat. The issue with him is that he cannot pull for the win. He's not going to push
That's the
anybody
problem.
with his deadlift.
He has to do it on the squat and bench press,
Squat on
isn't
the
it?
bench.
Yeah.
But when you have the best squat in the world
Best bencher.
and the second best bench in the world, yeah, it's kind of, you know.
Nice and set up. Yes, he's fighting it. Yep, lock the knees. Yep, I think he's got
that's
this.
Interesting.
I think he's got this.
Wow.
No!
For depth.
Depth, yeah.
Let's see there. What's
Again, I'm looking from the side. From the side, it looks reasonable.
Yeah, but I mean, we're in a funny spot.
Yeah,
Let's
we
see how
are.
it looks
We
from
are.
the front here. I can't see the hip disappears.
This is that's what I'm saying.
You've got
You can't see the hip, and yeah,
you got a 120 kilo lifter wearing a dark suit,
and a big thigh.
big thigh.
It's difficult, but
It's hard. I mean, you can't even see it from the front there. And that's,
no, I was looking and it looked from the front as if the hip had gone below the knees, but we can't argue. We had this funny place to look. Okay.
No, and there's there's a good jury over there, and it looks like the Mongolian coach is over talking to the jury about that. So on a 2-to-1 bad lift, you can
the jury can overturn it if they believe that it was
right.
depth. So let's see what happened here.
All right. Carlos Campos Murillo is up. Missed 355. He was high. He is always strong enough. It never seems like the weight.
He's using a high bar.
Yep.
High bar squat, which not recommended for this lifting this kind of weight. Can you get down? Can you get down?
I don't know.
We just wait for the. Oh, we lost it anyway.
Well, it's kind of academic at that point.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is often what he does. Just, gets a little bit ahead of himself mentally on as far as what he should be doing.
Yeah.
He tries to win. He tries to win with a home run.
Yeah.
Like a baseball.
Yes.
It's the only thing in sport to really describe it as is a home run instead of coming up and building your total.
Build step by step,
build
block
your
by
total.
block. Yeah.
Right, and block by block and build it. It's also easier on the body.
Yep.
Missed. And do you coach
And
that
the
in
mind.
manga?
And the mind.
That I mean, your central nervous system, when you fail the way he failed there, it takes it out of your body.
Yep.
I mean, I don't care if it's 200, 300, or 400 kilos. A missed lift hurts more than a made lift. It just feels bad to the body.
Sure.
Because usually something broke down that caused the lift to miss. There we go. Setup's good. Knees forward a little bit.
No.
So he's feeling for that
He's
weight.
fighting for it. No. Ooh.
I mean, that's red card, blue card,
Yeah,
yellow
it could be
card.
all cards going on there.
It's the Rainbow Coalition.
Yeah, he's got
There we
yellows,
go.
but it's everything gone wrong.
Everything's gone wrong.
Everything could have gone wrong, actually gone wrong.
Victor Samuelson's up from Iceland. Good at
Had a very good
355.
opener, wasn't he? Very
Yeah.
good opener. So he's gone up by
10 kilos.
10 kilo.
10
Okay.
kilos. 10
Yes,
kilos good.
conservative.
It's conservative, like you said. But again, different nations have different theories on it. I know that some of the Eastern European nations, Central Europeans, they open. First of all, they do their warm-ups to within 5 kilos of an opener, and then they're only taking 5 and 10 kilo jumps in the squat. It's so. I mean, I know that the Brits and the Americans, Canadians, we don't do that. We
No.
We take big jumps. Take a big jump between first and second.
Second, and then maybe take a slight smaller one for the third.
I mean, I always prefer a 20 kilo jump.
Yeah. Perfect.
Open a little bit lighter, nail it. 20 kilo jump first to second. 25 sometimes, but 20. Let's see what we got.
Let's see what the referee say. Yeah, 1 red, but you got 2 whites. That's okay.
And I agree with that. It's definitely a borderline.
Border, yeah.
2-1.
Either way, yeah.
2-1. I don't have a problem with the call. I don't have a problem with it being good or bad, and I can see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Yeah. He's also a little asymmetrical when he goes down. Do you notice how he kind of shifts?
Absolutely, yeah.
And wavers?
That could be a case that one side looking as if it's a bit high when it isn't. So.
Except it's funny, from the replay, it looked like the side that was in got called high. But, you know. Anyway, Tomas Sarek's up from Czechia. Good at 360. Took a 15-kilo jump to 375.
That's what we're saying again.
About 15 kilos.
10, 15, 20 bill, yeah.
I like
First
that.
and second, yeah.
Well, and
goal.
And it's interesting that the lifters from Czechia, Kazakhstan, and the Ukraine are all taking 15
That's the margin,
to 12.5 kilo jumps, which is good. I like to see that. These are a lot more sensible jumps when I'm looking at the board than some of the other sessions that I've either officiated or done commentary for. All right.
That looks good. That looks good.
Sarek.
That should get him 3 white lights, I think. Yes, and it has.
There we go. It's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Look at him going off there. He's got to be happy about this.
Yeah, nice depth. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Next up to you, Briad.
Mongolia.
Safola was not good with that 380. Did not look good at all. Now let's see what happens.
Let's hope he makes one adjustment. And
you know, we want to. There's 5 lifters right now struggling to get into the meet. 4, excuse me.
Yeah, 4.
We already lost 1 from the first, so 4 in this group struggling. And when you're fighting at this level, that's not uncommon. I don't like to see them miss second, though. Let's see what happens here.
No.
No,
I worry for him. I worry for him.
That is just not. I mean, he's just unprepared for this lift. I'm not sure where they picked this number from. He's just.
Yeah.
You know, you can miss.
Yes, of course.
But
of course.
He just looked unprepared. All right, here's Kevin Yeager, reigning world champion, world record holder in the bench press. He missed 400. Just couldn't even complete the lift.
Didn't look right. It didn't look as he got in drive on the bottom. He got the depth, but there's just no explosion.
Yeah, he just kind of fell apart a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's taking 400 again, which is 881 pounds.
I think he'll get this one. I think he'll get this one.
I mean, I know what he came here for. He came here to take out that bench world record again, but, you know, he wants this. He wants a total, man. All right, he's got 27 seconds.
25 seconds. He's got time. He's got time to make it.
Big Mike Zielinski and his loaders caught him and got him back into the rack
Kevin,
safely.
Let's get you
He's
set
got
up.
Plenty of time. Good.
That looks better.
I mean, the weight looks so light on him. And
He's really struggling.
Ralph, it is so funny because the weight you watch.
Yeah.
Look at the weight. Well, watch his walkout the next time when he comes up. His walkout is so solid, and it looks as if there's almost no weight on his back. I've got to wonder.
If he got that. Is his suit is? I don't know. Something don't look right.
Something's wrong.
No, yeah, me too.
Something's wrong.
I think so.
You usually see it the other way around, right? That people get into the tight gear and they have weight on their back that they shouldn't have, and they're breaking down. Kevin looks so tight until he's coming out of the hole.
Correct, coming out, but there's no power there. There's nothing. It just the first one, he just went down, and there's no explosion.
Well, here's Alexei Baikov up. Was good with 400. Now he's trying 415. So he's hunting for gold medal in the squat here. He is in the hunt.
Looks good. Let's get it set up. Feet right.
He's in the hunt for gold medal overall.
Good setup.
And gold medal in the squat here. Boy, look at that weight.
Get that descend drive. That looks good to me. See what the referee says.
And that's the interesting thing on that lift.
Yeah, 3 white lines. He's happy.
Is that you see how unsolid he looked, which is more what you see at this level.
Yeah. Correct.
And Kevin Yeager is so solid. I don't know if you can see his body. Bykov's body is just shaking
and moving around. Yeah. I don't know. We hope you got it right for the third attempt, because something don't look right to me.
No, and again, I hope that Kevin comes out of it okay. That it's just some kind of an issue other than him getting hurt. All right. Alexei Rakoshi's up. Ukraine, good at 405. Took a 12.5 kilo jump. Good, conservative to 417.5.
That looks even easier.
You know, the
training weight.
And again, today you have the 3 gentlemen at the top, the 2 Ukrainians and the lifter from Kazakhstan. They may not be the strongest lifters on this platform today. I would say that they probably are not, but they are well coached and well prepared.
Well drilled.
And
You're right. Yeah.
They're going to make their lifts.
Yeah. I mean, this is a big event, because we know this is a qualifier for the World Games. So,
right.
Yeah.
Yashmakinov is up, 26 years old, good at 405. He's now coming up at 417.5. So what Ralph was talking about is, so the World Games is every 4 years.
Every 4 years, yeah.
It's the World Games Association, which is recognized by the IOC, and generally sports that go in there first as trial sports before they ever even get to be exhibition sports in the Olympics.
That's correct.
All right, so the top 3 places in every weight class, male and female, will be going to Poland for the World Games next summer. Yashmakinov is up.
Just looks strong.
I mean, it's, you know, and part of this comes down to appropriate attempt selection. You know, it's because you're on a platform with somebody who can do 417.5 doesn't mean you have to try 395.
That's right. It's correct.
Well, I have to keep pace. No, you can't keep pace.
Yeah, here we go again.
All right, Orphan Bill
Billy Khan
again.
coming out again to attempt the world record.
And again, you know, I never advise going for an open world record on your
first attempt.
On your first attempt, and I know Ralph, who runs the
It's
the IPF
not in the
coaching
coaching
center.
manual. Not in the
Yeah,
coaching
it's
manual.
not definitely not in the coaching manual.
But let's wish him well. He done it before, so let's see.
I mean, he is a big, strong man. He can handle this weight. Thing is, I would rather to have seen him handle about 95% of this before.
Yeah.
You try to bracket. I don't.
Yeah.
It never bothers me seeing a world record on second attempt, but I think you got to get something in there.
Now,
I mean, you know, this is the IPF. There is a reason that these are open world records.
Yeah.
You know, and look, I like Orphan. You know him. I know him. It's almost, in some ways.
Yeah, you can see the hip go went back. He just lost
he's
the
not
line.
prepared for this.
No,
his body is not prepared. And making one, let's say he come in at, take one at 405.
Yeah.
Take one at 405. Yeah. Right?
Nice, comfortable one. Done, bang, get it in.
And then go
back, sit down the road.
430.5. And he would have the world record right now.
Correct.
Instead of two, and I call them catastrophic.
Now the pressure
misses.
is really on now. He's really sit
my
back
gosh.
and think, see it.
Carlos Campos Murillo's up, missed 355 twice. All right. Again, this is, you know, unfortunately, this is history for him. I mean, this is what he does. He is very strong, and sometimes being that good bull strong can work against you in powerlifting.
Correct.
Because you think you can bull this weight, and you cannot. You watch you watch. Now let's see. Get depth here. Come on, Carlo.
Let's get it down. Let's get it down. Let's get it down.
Look better than the
Looks
first
better,
two.
but I worry.
I would say
Let's
2 reds.
see.
Three
No,
reds. Okay.
3 reds is
All right.
always
You
the
know,
case.
and this is what always.
Well, let's
happens
hope it's
to him.
a lesson well learned.
there
It's a
he
hard
is.
lesson to learn, but
And there he
let's
is.
hope so.
And he gets
yeah.
mad. This happens to him in a ton of the meets.
Yeah.
I've rarely seen him make more than 1.
Yeah?
And that's not something
That's not acceptable.
you got to start analyzing it, right? And
Surely.
keeping track of
Absolutely.
how many firsts you make, what percentage of openers do you make, what percentages of seconds do you make, and what percentages
Yeah.
of thirds do you make.
You don't come out year after year and make the same mistake.
Correct.
Surely not.
Correct. And you figure out your percentages.
Yeah.
And if you're making a low percentage of openers, you've got to change something. You have to. How can you not change?
No. Don't make sense to me, Elliot, but there you are.
Yeah. All right, Robert Tubinez is up from Venezuela. He was good at 350 on his opener. Took, again, a conservative jump to 362.5, missed it. And then 362.5 here. He's got 30 seconds left. And I don't know. I cannot
Maybe he's
see
not
the on
coming
deck
out.
that he's not coming out.
Maybe my
possibly.
7 self for the bench press, maybe. Yeah. No, we don't think he's coming out. He's,
No, it's
But the country rule, they must run the clock down to 0.
correct.
And then there was some talk about maybe try and change this rule to say if you're not coming out, you must indicate to the technical people that you're not taking another attempt. So
Right.
stop the competition for a minute when you're just not coming out. So we'll see.
Well, and I mean-
next year, 2018, is rule changed, so they may decide to change it then. Yeah.
The only time I would say that I wouldn't like that rule is when you have a short flight
Yes.
of bigger people,
Yeah, of course.
and you have 6 or 7, 8 lifters, and that's it.
And you need some
a return
recovery
trip.
time, yeah.
And a lifter will get hurt or not take their lifts, and they'll just leave them, put an attempt in, and just let
Let it
that
run
minute
out to just
run.
give- yeah,
Right,
I agree
to
with
give
that.
everybody
I agree
time.
with
So
that,
there has to be some structure in there, Ralph. I agree, because it'll save time. You know, and sometimes when we're running 2 or 3 sessions in a day, you know, shaving 10 minutes off a session helps.
Absolutely.
Helps a lot.
$19.99.
All right, so he was good with.
Yeah.
Samuelson was good with 355, 365.
And he's going
now
15.
taking 375.
I think he'll get this.
So I mean, 10
that's
kilos.
the way. That's the way. Step by step. Block, block, block.
10 kilos,
Yeah.
10 kilos.
10 kilos. He's fighting it. He's got it up. Has he got the depth? 2 to 1. Yes, well done.
There you go, 2 to 1. That's all you need is
There
2.
you are, 2 to 1. You're in
All
the
you
game.
need is 2 white lights. You know, and now he's got the 5th best squat too. All right, I mean, it's not where you start; it's where you finish.
That's my sign, coaching. Don't worry about your first. Your second and third, that's what matters.
Yep.
And get one on the board. Always, my case. Get one on the board.
And I like to train for bigger jumps because it allows you to open a little bit lighter and then take a big jump to your second. Problem is, if you're not used to an extra 20 or 25 kilos on your back and taking a jump that big, you can't just have a coach say, that's what we're going to do. Because, yeah, they might lower your opener and then add that into the jump in the second. But if you're not used to that huge jump mentally,
that's good.
it's
Also
hard.
cause a problem. Yeah.
If you're only used to 15 kilos, 33 pounds, and they go 25 kilos on your back, 55 pounds, it's a big difference in a jump.
Nobody needs this.
I don't know.
Fighting it,
I
but
don't know.
from
Oh,
here,
my
looks a little
gosh.
bit high, but maybe we're wrong from here. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're 3 red.
So we've now lost our 3rd lifter
Yeah,
of this session,
yeah.
and we have 2 more in danger.
4, Tomas
2 of the lifters that are in contention, medal contention, or would normally be. Billiken, who could very easily not walk away, but win this, has got an issue here now. All right, so but first up, we have Tomas Sadek up from Czechia, good at 360. at 375, and now he's attempting 382.5.
Again, yes.
15
nice
kilos.
Casual build.
7.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oftentimes you'll see that second jump be half of what the first jump was. Some people prefer even. I prefer more even in the bench press.
Me too. I like to, yeah.
But squat and deadlift, I definitely like to see bigger jumps
like a big
first
20,
to second.
Yeah, 15, 20 kilo, yeah.
Yeah.
He's taking his time to set up.
Boy, Tomas is taking
No,
really
he's
takes
really on his
time.
limit now. So this one, I suspect maybe a personal best. Control.
No. All right, now we have a first, the first of our two lifters that are in danger here. We have Kevin Yeager. I mean, he's been junior world champion at least once that I know of, probably twice. He's won open world bench press. He is I believe he's the reigning world record holder in the bench.
He's the record
correct?
holder.
All right, so he is the world record holder in the bench right now. He is in danger of not posting a total. He can still set the world record in the bench press.
Oh, yes, he can.
But he's got to get this lift to be able to score a total.
Essential.
He didn't come all the way from Germany to not score a total.
A long way to travel.
You know, a world record will feel good, but he still won't sleep well if he doesn't get this in here. Kevin is a proud young guy, and that's why he's where he is at 21 years of age. Strong, naturally strong, Ralph, is one thing.
He is.
But
Very
being able to harness it is what he's doing well. Watch him get set under there. What must be going through his mind right now?
Let's hope nothing but power.
That he's
I
come,
can,
he's come
believe,
all this way.
Believe I can do this.
You know?
Yeah, that's
Right.
a total belief.
Look at how light that
Yeah,
weight looks
no
on his
problem.
back. Look
No
at it.
problem. Come on, Kevin.
None of the lifters in this class have it as easily on their back. God, I hope. Wow, what a fight. What a fight.
Has he got depth on this one? He's got it.
And you know what? That was a borderline 2-to-1 lift.
Very much so.
If it had been
Very much so.
If it had been 2-to-1 red,
Yeah.
I would have been a little.
Yeah. Let's look at. Here we go. Replay on this one. Because I thought he missed it. Just about. I think just about
And
in.
you know what's funny there? The hip, the side that was in got called good.
Yeah.
The side, his rights, the screen right got called good. Screen left got called bad, and I think that hip was up.
Yeah.
I agree with that call. If you look at the left side, the right hip, that hip was up. There's no doubt. Boy, is he happy there.
So I'm delighted for him, but I think he must call himself a little bit lucky. I think on the day.
Oh, he
I hope
did
so,
get,
yeah.
oh, he did get lucky.
He does it, yeah.
He did. I mean, honestly, if you miss your first and second and make it on your third, you're lucky anyway, no matter how it goes. Right? Let you bitch call. My call is up. All right, he's good at 400. Took a 15-kilo jump.
And he's working it. He's working. I think he got this.
Let's see what the referee says here.
Yeah, 3 whites. Yeah.
There you go. It's awesome. 3 white lights. All right. So, again, he went 405, 417 and a half, and 425. So it's a good, nice bracketing there, right? All right, Rakochi was good at 405, went to 417.5 and the same 425. I mean, we just saw this.
Good increase. Good increase.
We just saw this a second ago, right?
And his 417 was so strong, so I suspect this would also be.
Yeah, and he went.
Let's have a look.
Both of these two lifters went 12 and a half and 12 and a half.
And he's fighting it. Yep, 3 white.
Beautiful. That is just absolutely beautiful right there. Bars loaded for Yashmakinov from Kazakhstan. Good at 405. good at 417.5.
Again, nice,
425.
nice loading, good increase. Yeah.
Look at the three lifters
Yeah,
at the
at
top.
top, yeah.
Have taken almost the same jumps and are winding up in almost exactly the same place
position.
on their thirds. Right? So they're pacing each other. Now this is big for Kazakhstan.
But this last one was very strong, so I suspect this might be a good lift.
I mean, Rakoczy and Baikov are both more experienced lifters, but just Monikov, boy, this puts him right there with him.
Nice, low descent. No.
Nah,
no.
not even close.
No.
Not even close. All right,
A
so
bit too heavy on the
that,
line.
that pushes him back a bit. That pushes him back right there. That
Well, I suspect 417 was his marker, wasn't it? And he just happened to take that.
I mean, Rakoczy's probably going to take this thing, just because his prognosis right now is 1,070. So if he makes his openers, he really puts Baikov into a position where he's got to make 2 or 3 of the next disciplines.
Yeah.
All right, so
So here we go then.
opened with a world record, 430 and a
missed it
half.
twice, and he needs this to stay in the competition.
I believe, did he set this in Luxembourg?
I think he said 413 La Manga, believe it or not. It was,
430 in La Manga?
yeah,
Okay.
I think so. It was a Western European Championship.
Gotcha,
I think
gotcha.
he set the world. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you may be right. I mean, and he may have said it in both places. But
Maybe
the
on
latest
both,
one,
yeah.
But the latest one you said is La Manga, so we'll go with that. Watch how tight he is. Look at him again. What has got to be going through his mind here? You know? I mean, you know he came in today thinking world record squat, world record bench.
No, the hip's gone. Yeah. No,
That's
I don't know.
what a way to close it out. We've lost
Yeah.
4 lifters and 2 lifters that are just barely in this contest. So we got 6 that are, we kind of don't agree with their selections yet. So, Ralph, any last thoughts before we sign off?
Yes, we don't like to see lifters, bobbing out at this level and at such important championship. They qualify for the World Games. You get a one-off shot, yeah, but there's some extremely good lifters still in the competition, and I think it's gonna go right down to the final deadlift for the winner. So
right.
don't go away, folks. I think we're in for a treat later.
All right, Ralph, and I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you.
And we're back at the Kentucky Derby. Oh, wait, hold on. IPF World Open Championships. Oh, my goodness.
That was close.
The mint juleps are getting to me. All right, here we are.
Okay, I think before we start the bench press, I think it'd be a good time to say a great big thank you to all our sponsors. Without sponsors, we certainly cannot deliver these events at this high standard. So we got 2 gold partners in the IPF with Alico and SBD. I must get this right. I did get it wrong yesterday. SBD. And we got a new sponsor in Rogue. Yep. And I've just been told that we just signed a contract with Bull, where I think Bull Bars. I don't know who they are. I think they're from the Far East, I think.
You know, I have one thing to say to that.
Yeah, Bull to you.
Bull.
Yeah, so welcome on board.
Welcome on board, Bull. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Titan, Ribbon, Inza. So thank you all for your... If we get any more, can you see on the board anymore, Dave?
Bodybuilding.com.
Okay.
9 for 9, who is doing all of the photography here. They're assisting with the media. Adam and his people, crew are doing that. They take absolutely amazing pictures. Unbelievable. If you know somebody that's lifting in this meet, or you just want some cool pictures to print out and put on your wall, go to 9 for 9 Media and take a look at their pictures. So they are all awesome.
Okay, we're ready to start the second discipline, the bench press.
Bars loaded for Rensel, 135 kilos on the bar. He had a good squat of 292.5. And again, it's nice seeing Sri Lanka here.
Yes.
I'm not sure how many lifters they have, but it's
a start. It's a start to get
It's
them on
definitely
the international platform. So it's wonderful.
Now you want to start talking about coaching, okay?
Yeah.
But we'll talk it.
We can
and again, we have the 2 Ukrainians and the Kazakhstan lifter up top, and the 2 Mongolians, I guess, are down in the bottom. They've not recorded a good squat. Neither did Belkan nor Campos Murillo. So hopefully they're going to continue to lift.
Yeah, hope so.
But Orphan can still come back and set the bench, right? Correct. So he's got something to come away with for today. But he definitely
will be very disappointed, wouldn't it? Yeah,
very disappointed.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So right now, we have Rakoczy in first by way of a 425 squat. Baikov is in 422.5, and Yashmanikov is in at 417.5, with Kevin Yeager at 400.
400.
Now,
yeah,
Kevin will be able to make this up in the bench press, but the problem again becomes his deadlift is so much lighter than everybody else.
Yeah.
I know what he wants to try to bench.
So he has to build a big lead between the squat and the bench press.
Yeah.
Because then he's just a sitting duck, as you call it,
Yeah, and it's not a good feeling not having a good pull.
It isn't.
It really isn't, because you're the first person pulling in the flight.
And everyone knows exactly what they need to do to be here.
And you generally, people that don't pull a lot, aren't great pullers, are not going to be able to throw something on the bar and pull something out. So the fact that somebody, let's say they may be their PB is 300, they might not be able to throw 320 on or 310 on there and pull it.
Yeah.
Someone who is a 375 puller might be able to throw that 10 on, who's a really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's really good.
Absolutely right.
And the other 2 lifts, you can't just throw something on. The squat, you definitely can't just say, okay, we're going to do it. The bench press like this, you can jack the shirt, pull it down, get it lower on the shoulders, twist the sleeves a little bit, and you can get a little bit more. The deadlift, it really not happening like that. It's whatever you can get, you can get.
You either got it or you haven't. Yeah.
All right. So Ramirez is up from Mexico. He was good with a 290 squat. He's opening with 227.5.
That looks a solid start.
There you go.
Should be good.
501 pounds.
Oh no, it's got yellow.
Butt must have
been
up.
The butt must have been up, yeah.
Butt must have been up.
Can we see it
Let's
on the replay?
Let's see if we see the butt cam here.
Yeah, you can see it. It comes
Hello.
up, yeah. And the rule says when there's a daylight between the butt and the bench, then it's no lift. We talked about this yesterday with Charlie. We were saying that if the feet are too close, it as you begin to drive, it allows the butt to come off the bench. What's your take on this?
I like to spread a little bit wider.
Yeah, me too.
I like to do that. I mean, it's hard to maintain control on the bench for certain people, but it also depends on your femur length, your femur to shin length and stuff like that. But watch what he does. And Carlos, see how he turns his feet out to help drive that,
big drive,
that in.
Absolutely.
Right? And he is technically a good bencher. Good technical bencher. Right? All right. Very easy.
Yeah,
he's going to go
good.
up. Now, he opened smart. He had a 372.5 squat.
No, again, he missed it.
He
Got the bench, yeah. It did look when he was going down as if his butt was flickering.
But you will see that, too. But let's see here.
Yeah, it always come off, yeah. Yeah. I can see the one side anyway, but...
all right, they apparently, what Gino was saying over the PA is that they called his feet being up. His feet, I didn't see his feet come up. I saw them slide.
I saw them slide, which within the rules.
I mean, someone from that team should at least go...
And ask the question to the jury, yeah.
Yeah, from Puerto Rico, should go and get a clarification on that. There's Big John McDonald from Canada, 270 kilos.
First loaded, John McDonald.
John McDonald has come to the Arnold almost every year, I think, if not every year.
Okay.
And he competed 3 different times. Competed raw, competed in gear, and then I believe he competed in the bench press also.
Okay.
Either the bench press or the deadlift contest. I believe it was bench press.
Now he's applying blocks for the feet, so... Pause. Bar over shoulder, up the elbows. From the front, it looks good.
And let's see what he has.
One giving him a yellow.
See, and this is what I was discussing. I can't remember who I was on with. That sometimes you see the same theme running through a group. Now, is it the...
I don't know, because I had a problem with this, because the rule said there must be daylight. So if you cannot see daylight, then basically I can't see one referee give it white and the other one give it a yellow.
I mean, he was good 2-1.
Yeah, yes.
So it's good, but that I
don't understand it.
I
really
didn't see anything there.
No.
And I'm looking for the feet to see if the feet are up. And unfortunately, because of the way the benches are constructed now for more safety, it's nearly impossible for the side referees to see the head.
Yeah, you can't see the head now. Yeah.
So I mean, I'll still call it as a chief referee. I'm sure tomorrow I'm on the 120 pluses. I'm sure somebody's going to lift their head, and I'll call it, and fully knowing that the sides won't because they can't see it.
They can't see it.
It is, so.
Get driving it through, get that elbow locked. Was it locked?
I don't know.
Yeah, they said it's okay.
Yeah. You know, and again, that's the first lift we've seen of him, so we don't know what he looks like, but...
Let's have a look. Because he didn't look locked to me, but obviously was. Yes. Well, the one we can see this side, we can't see the other side.
Yeah, it looks better.
Looks good.
See, and that's an instance where it looks better on replay than it did live.
Than it is live,
yeah. Not usually like that.
Come on, Gordy.
All right, Jody Schneider's Netherlands up. Opening with a 305, which is a big bench press.
Big opener.
I mean, don't be fooled that you see Kevin Yeager opening with 345. You know, this Jody Schneider's at 305 is a big bench press. There'd be a lot of people be happy to have a squat at 305.
Yes, would it
clean
be?
squat
Would
in,
it be? Drive it up the chest. Lock the elbow. That looked good.
Looks very good. Very good. Solid.
672 pounds.
I mean, it was
White light.
It was slow, but it was solid.
Yeah, very solid. Work all the way through. Through the pectoral, through the tricep, right through the shoulders. Yeah,
Now,
perfect.
do you rather see a fast bench attempt or a more controlled?
I would like to see
try
control. Bring all the muscle group into as one union and bring them together.
to try to go work all the way through
Yeah,
the
all
chain.
the way through the chain. Yeah.
Bars
Okay.
loaded, Mongolia.
I mean, I found that one of the biggest ways with people that I've coached or trained, not coached, but trained,
Yeah.
is to build a bigger bench. I know people who are stuck at a number, and what I'll tell them to do is take how much volume they do for their bench press, double it, and use that as your volume for upper back, right? And that every single person I've ever had do that, their bench jumped up
Needs to go
quickly.
increase. Yeah.
Because it builds a platform on the back to help you push and demonstrate the pushing muscles.
Right, come on, get it through. Get it through. That should be good.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got one yellow for downward movement or not lucky in the elbow.
Blue for
Yeah,
probably downward.
okay.
Probably downward. Probably downward. Let's
I'm
see.
glad you said that about your back muscle, because a lot of powerlifters neglect their back muscle, the upper back muscle. It's a very important area to
Yeah.
build if you want to improve your bench press. I think.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, and look at it this way, right? For every action, there is
There's a reaction, yeah.
equal and opposite
Absolutely.
reaction,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So you have to be able to push with your back.
Yeah.
Makes you able to push better. So it makes you able to hold the bar and be stable, especially in these shirts. You have to pull the
You
bar
absolutely
down, right?
pull it
too?
down, yeah, yes.
So you have to pull it down.
Yeah.
So the stronger you are, the easier it is to spread. And then when you're pushing up, you're actually pulling the bar apart.
Yeah.
So there's more to this. Well, until you see that.
Yeah.
There's more to
That's
this.
good.
More to this than back strength.
3 white lights there?
Yeah. There was not a whole lot of back strength in that one. That was just
Just
it's just all try. And
pretty honest.
I'm assuming here from Singh from Indonesia, we're going to see the same thing. See, he's not
Yeah.
really tight on the bench.
No.
But watch
Very loose.
as we get up to the 300 kilo benches. Watch how tight their upper backs are compared with these lifters lower down in the group, or with the lighter benches.
Like I said, when it gets higher, the technique comes into 100% to play.
Deck Ramirez in the hole, Rivera.
Singh taking what's he up? 160? Yeah, 160.
He's at 160
yeah,
kilos.
Yeah. Again, he was fast, and then you get to a point where they slow down.
Look, and it's it's interesting.
Yeah.
It wasn't good, but I mean we're going, oh, it's 160, but it's 352 pounds.
Exactly.
Still 160.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, it's still a big bench press.
Anything we say about the weights that these gentlemen are pushing, it's in relation to the top of the group.
Yes.
It's not in relation to even average people out on the street.
Bars loaded.
They're doing a third of what these other lifters are doing, or and certainly less than half, but it's still strong.
Now, we missed this on his first attempt, so
I think Ramirez was one. I think Ramirez was one with his butt up. One of the
Oh,
ones.
was
I
that?
believe.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you're right.
Yeah,
It
I
was
think-
2 yellows. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Carlos Pagan Rivera was also same issue. So we'll take a look again.
Yeah, we'll look closely on this one. The descent is good. Drive through the arms.
Now he
Lock.
got such a pop with his hip.
Yeah.
I hope he kept the butt down. Let's see.
Let's have a look. This time he has got 3 white lights.
3
for
white
it.
lights. There you go. Okay, so that's good. So he's
Yeah,
in
he's
there.
on the board. Yeah, good.
All right. So Carlos Pagan Rivera, and we talked about this with the bench press, missed on 265, raised his second to 270. And part of the reason is he must feel he needs more weight. Again, we were talking about to get that
bench
bar
to get
down.
that bar in the chest, yeah.
And one of the easiest ways to be able to pull that bar down is
Put more weight
develop-
on the bar.
Put more weight on the bar.
Yep.
Right, and that's the
Don't
reason.
seem logical out there watching, but that's the way to do it. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
the reason also to do all of the extra upper back work and shoulder work to help you be able to pull that weight down. The problem becomes if the shirt's too tight and it takes too much to get down, you can't press it up. I hear people, I just got a brand new shirt and I can't touch with my PB. Oh. And I've never used it before, and I'm in a meet.
Know.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I think
man.
you're going to lose that. And
But here's the thing. He should handle this weight easily.
Easy, yeah.
And he told me, I had said earlier during the squats, that I talked to him the other day. He said he just didn't feel great.
Okay.
That going into North Americans in August, he felt great and had an okay performance. So here he just
didn't feel right.
Doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
You know, he struggled with his squats.
Is it because of the traveling and different time zone? Because all these can cause problem to the lifter. You know, I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know.
But not for him. He's from Puerto Rico, though.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
So
of course, that would be a problem.
His flight was shorter than mine.
Yeah, of course.
I came from Philadelphia, and he came from flew out of San Juan, I believe. And the time zone's the same, so.
Yeah, so that should be a problem. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, it's almost home cooking for him. He's got a lot of family here. He's got more family in New York, but he's got family down here. Oh, he's got a lot of family up in New York, too.
That should be a good lift. Yes, it is.
There we go. Beautiful. All right, big John McDonald in there. 282.5. And watch John just builds his total. If more of these lifters, these athletes, had, boy, it looked like his butt went.
Yeah, it's certainly closer. I can just about see. Wow. Yeah, he got away with it. That's okay.
But if more of these athletes had the desire to build a total the way John McDonald does, they'd be a lot more successful.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't see Orfa and Billiken, going home without a medal in total. And he is not going to bench press. Orfa has turned in that he is passing on all of his bench presses.
That's sad. That is sad.
I almost wonder if there's something wrong because he's got a shot to take home the single lift world record.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So why wouldn't you take the the single lift bench out?
Yeah, it's a medal. It's a medal there.
I mean, Kevin Yeager's going to take a shot at it, right? So why wouldn't you be in there with him, throwing punches with him?
No idea. Some good Billy Ken can answer that one, I think.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, very sad.
It is sad.
Jordi Snijders, Netherlands, 688 pounds, 312.
312.5.
Bars loaded.
Bars loaded for Jordi Snijders. Good at 305 and then good at 312.5.
Is the bench shirt, is that really low? Is that? I'm just looking at his bench shirt. It's got a very low cut.
Yep, got a very low cut shirt, but watch, it is covering his shoulders though. The scoop
I know, I can see that.
The scoop is legitimate.
Pushing, get the arm through.
Or all we have to see is what does the referee say about downward movement there. It looks like a decent push.
Yeah.
Now we got 2 for, wow.
He's actually got yellow.
Did he miss? Did he miss a command? Is it feet?
I don't know. Don't know.
Let's watch what happens.
Let's have a look.
Here.
I don't know what's happened.
It wasn't the butt.
The butt seems to be
He picked his feet up.
So,
picked his heels up.
The coaches at the jury is asking the question.
He picked his heels up, but I know he's talking to Johan Smith there, Mike Zielinski.
7-11. He's open all night.
Wow, Johnny Wickland coming over. Johnny Wickland's there. They're really discussing it. Okay. Anyway, we got Bata up here. Did not record a squat. Easy 315 opener. And now he's gone up 7 kilos.
Yeah, 322.5. That's good.
7 kilos to 322.5. And his feet are, wow, look how narrow he is.
Yeah, that's what I said, very close.
But his feet are turned out though to try to get that butt in there, keep the glutes on the bench.
He's driving it through.
It looks like a good lift, but
yeah, we'll have to wait for the referee this one, I think.
It's
got blue for downward movement.
Downward movement or the elbow. Either way, let's see here on the replay what we can see on Bata. I think it's probably that right elbow.
Yeah, it is.
On the left side of the screen. Yeah. And those were and that's where we saw it. You know, we saw it. The Chief saw it. Ronson Diathalake is up. Good at 135, good at 150, good at 157.5. That's good coaching right there. Right? Would you say?
Yes, I
Those
agree.
Numbers are good.
That's it.
Yeah.
Very slow step.
Yeah, 15 kilos, 7.5 kilos. I like those jumps. I mean, that's the 15's aggressive in the bench. Wouldn't you say?
Yep.
For somebody,
That's
I mean,
about,
that was
yeah.
that
For
was
an
more
average lift like that,
well,
yeah,
and
15
that
is
more
a big
than,
jump
it's
for
more
him,
than 10%.
Yep.
You know, and again, these guys are sandbagging. He's going to come back next year with a 300 kilo. I mean, that looked so easy. Did I say looked it? I think I said looked, but
Looked.
It sounded like looked it. All right, so Singh's up now from Indonesia.
But again, Elia, for these lifters, this is a learning curve. This is the top of the tree. This is a open world championship. This is the highest level you can get within the IPF.
I mean, these guys are still good lifters.
Absolutely.
They're still strong.
Absolutely.
But you see the difference in their setups, in their demeanors
yeah.
between them and the top guys.
And the really top guys, yeah.
You know, and you don't. Part of the thing is you don't develop that by being a top guy. It's having that drive and that attitude that takes you to the top.
Yeah.
This sport doesn't build character; it exposes it. Right? You find out who is mentally tough here. The people that stay in the sport a long time and are able to knock off all comers are tough. Someone like Yaroslav Olek, 15-time
world champion,
15 straight world championships, and he has beaten people off to continue to win that. It's not like he's walked to them every year. All right, Jose Ramirez is up. He missed 227.5 on his opener. Got it on his second, coming back for his third.
Yeah, up 7.5.
235 on the bar. On deck is Rivera.
All right, here he goes. Watch, this is great. This camera work here is unbelievable. I mean, this crew is unbelievable around put together.
I tell you what, they take the sport to another level.
They take it to another level, even though they're
true professional. Yeah.
Even though they're traitorous Brits who've gone to Spain, we still love them. The food's a little better.
Right, did you finish that? I think you did. So look, 3 white lines.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the full English.
Yeah,
me too. But for the rest of the day, I'll eat Spanish. I gotta say it. You know, I like a little rice and a little bit of spice and some saffron and shrimp. You have shrimp.
You make me feel hungry.
Well, you know, it's. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I love the UK. It's one of my favorite places to go.
Nice country.
But
it's a nice country.
But you know, I do need something other than boiled meat, potatoes, and root vegetables. All right, Rivera's up now. He's just having a little bit of trouble today. He had a little trouble in the squat.
Yeah, he needs this to stand.
You know, again, he just doesn't look solid.
No.
Carlo?
Let's have a look.
Carlo Pagan normally. See, and
that's
that's normally what he looks like. See, and look at him going.
He make you
he
crazy.
Gets off the bench. He's like, I don't know.
He makes you crazy, the coach.
You know, coach like, ¿Cómo? ¿Cuándo? What? And that's what Carlos Pagan Rivera generally looks like. That is the lifter that I know. I've seen him compete dating back to probably 2005 Pan Americans or 2004 Pan Americans.
Yeah, he needs to sit down and have a serious think about if he wants to be a top-class international powerlifter, I think.
All right, so Big John McDonald's up from Canada, good at 270, now 282.5, then 287.5. And again, if you want to watch somebody build solid totals, watch John McDonald.
Block by block, step by step. That's how to do it.
Look, he knows he's not coming in here to be on the medal stand.
Of course not.
So, but he's coming
You
to
want
put
to
up
do the
big
best
numbers.
you can.
Yeah.
The best you can on the day.
But
Is he finishing it?
come on,
Get the
John,
arms
finish this
out.
up.
Get the arms out.
There you go. There you go, Johnny. Let's see what the referees say. We don't know what the sides have seen. And they got him probably for butt. For butt. Let's see. I mean, I'm not sure how you get something that big in the air without jet motors, but let's see what's going on.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's definitely come up.
Yeah, he's. Oh wow, hello, hi there. Let's see.
Some daylight there.
A little bit. Yeah. I mean, when that bar started flickering, you always have to wonder as a coach if it came up.
666 pounds. All right. 666. The number of the beast.
Gernot Kasparek is up 302.5.
Come on, let's go.
I mean, 30 again. You know, this is the group 1, who supposedly is the lesser group. 302.5 is huge.
A huge bench. Huge bench.
Six, you know, it's 666 pounds. I mean, again, that's not a bad squat, right? For most,
No, most for average powerlifter,
and especially for a provincial meet or something, or a a national meet. That's a good squat.
It is. Get the arms through. Get the arms through. Lock the arms.
I think
that should be okay.
Looks solid.
I think. So look.
Yeah,
he's got
whites.
it.
There you go.
He's got it.
He's happy. Look at him.
No more changes to your opener, Billy. Red light. Plate turn.
All righty. So Jordy Snyder's is up now. He was good at 305. He missed 312.5, and now he's retaking that 312.5. He didn't look that good on that. He's got that deep scoop shirt. He pulled really down. I mean, look at his shirt when he comes out.
Yeah. I mean, it's really low. Yeah.
He's got it. They've got it cranked. We call that cranked in the States. I don't know what you call it.
I don't know.
But that's, you get your hand up under the singlet.
Oh, and then rip it down.
One guy
to the
pulls
right.
down.
Yeah,
One guy pulls down on the side, and the
Okay.
other guy pulls down the collar itself, and you crank it. The idea is, the idea is that as you go from your first attempt to your second to your third, you jack the shirt
Go
or
down a bit low.
pull it down a
Okay,
little more.
understand.
Crank it down. Sometimes, and some people will turn the sleeves a little bit too. They'll turn them outward or inward depending on what their theory is.
Let's see this one. He's working it. Push the arms through. The arms going through. Let's see what the referee say. Yes,
good.
got
There
it.
he goes.
Oh,
There
yes,
he goes.
he's happy. Yeah.
Boy, he's happy. You know, and unfortunately, judging by the way the squats went, this could be a chance. This bench press here may put him in medal position, may put him in bronze medal position. I mean, who knows? But he is in first place.
Yes, in this group, yeah.
I know he's in second. Sorry,
Second place.
Second place. Second place. And Bata, I missed Bata because he unfortunately did not score a total, so he's way down on our list. All right, so Bata's up. Right now, Snyder's has the best. Second best. Bata's trying to extend his lead here. And again, 327.5.
Yes, big.
327.5. If he hits
Big
this,
bench press.
could put him in position for even the gold medal, depending on what happens, but certainly for at least the bronze. And it's not a surprise. The Mongolians are bench
Like you
pressers.
said before, they're big benchers.
That's what they come here for. The reason that a lot of the Mongolians wind up in Group 1 is because of their squats and their deadlifts.
He's strong. Did you get the arm through?
It looks decent. Let's see what the referees say.
No, again,
But-
it's getting yellows,
but-
so which normally but yeah.
be
The
but.
feet came off the floor.
You know, when the bar starts shaking back and forth like that,
Let's have a look.
oftentimes something's going on. Guys push instead of driving through the
Feet
bench.
is okay, so yes, definitely Bob. Got off the bench, I think. Yeah.
But again, you tend to see there was a session we had earlier in the week. It was the same thing. It was
Yes, we
but
did.
on that.
All yellows, yeah.
And it just, you know, it seems that things kind of run in themes and individual, not even in an individual sessions. It can be from group to group. So you can have one group that gets called but, and group two doesn't get any calls for that at all. Same thing with squat depth. You'll find that there's, you know, a lot of times if something will go wrong and there'll just be a lot of blood in the water. You know, you'll have a huge issue with people getting lifts in. I don't.
Fast to the middle, slow
Look
down,
great,
but
but-
did he finish it?
Let's see. I'd be surprised if he doesn't
Yeah,
get a
2 to
blue
1.
card.
He got one
See,
blue, which means downward movement.
Downward movement. That's what it
Yeah.
was. I'm surprised. Now, he got one. I don't have a problem with that.
No, of course not.
And do I think it needed two? I don't know. I mean, I think he caught it right there, but is it egregious? You know, is it a bad error? Is it big? I don't know, but that's a 2 to 1. That's a marginal lift.
Yeah. Just go back to the yellows. We had one meet in Europe. I'm not quite sure what championship it was, but there was that many getting yellows that we went to check the height of the bar. Sorry, the height of the bench to make sure the height of the bench was correct.
Correct.
Yeah, because just couldn't understand why there was so many lifters getting yellows.
Yeah, I mean, we had an issue. Mongolia's up opening with 240. We had a thing when the year they changed the rule, the belly bench
Yes, I
rule in
remember.
2004. Our U.S. bench press nationals in our in the 125 and the 125 pluses back then.
Big drive, yeah. Is this the elbows locked?
There were we had 27 athletes in those two groups, and I think we had 12 or 13 made lifts.
Wow.
And bench press nationals. Yeah, it was not a good thing. And if Wade Hooper's out there listening, I was on one side of the bar. Wade Hooper was on the other side. Yeah, we caught a lot of flights to Europe on there. We had a couple of airborne bars, a bunch of them. These weren't close misses either. These were not misses.
Way off, yeah.
No, these were, you know, bars back into the rack, and that was before we had the face savers. That was before the safety racks were in.
Wow.
2004.
Yeah.
So-
Again, talk about safety rack. That's one of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best things that the IPF brought in.
It's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Ronald Tubiñas is up from Venezuela, opening with 245. He was good in a squat at 350. Dennis Cherry actually took, I forget what it was, 290, and just dropped it and hit him right in the chest.
Wow.
Twice. I believe twice he did it. He's come back and
it's a big drive. It's good.
I mean, he's come back and been world record holder, world champion many times over. There you go. 3 white lights.
Yeah. Yes, I see many times as well. Yes, before they bring in the safety racks, where lifters bar bounce off the chest, and that can cause damage to ribs, and
Oh, yeah.
it's very cause very serious injury. So
Definitely.
well done the IPF for looking after the lifters.
Definitely. All right, Thomas Sariksa from Czechia, 215 kilos on the bar. He's got 375 in as a good squat. You know, you can already see how much smoother and stronger they are than the lifters in the group one. There you go, 3 white lights.
Yeah, nice and smooth. Everything is working together as a unit.
Now watch how stable they are when they take the hand off. They're not their body's
nothing
not waving
moving
back
around,
and forth.
yep.
Right. They're more solid. In the squat, we saw the same thing. They were more solid in their setup. And watch the setup. In these 2 lifts, more the squat than the bench, but I think both lifts, that the setup is the lift. You have to have a solid setup.
Yep.
To be able to demonstrate your strength. All right. So Nerlin Yashmanikov is up. He's up at 290. He was good at 417 and a half on the squat.
Yes, he squatted well.
He opened with 405.
Yeah, 405
his PB was 401. But Big Joe Capolino, who's going to be trying to win gold medal tomorrow afternoon.
Big guess. I saw him walking around, yeah.
He hit me up on Facebook and said that the reason that his best, Nerlin's best, here we go.
Yeah, it's a
that
solid
looked
opener.
awfully good, 290. It was easy, very easy. The reason that Nerlin's best was 401 PB at that time was it was a 105 weight class. So he was 15 kilos lighter than he is now. So that's why. And it was also 4 years ago. He took a little break from powerlifting.
Bars loaded for Victor Samuelsson, Iceland.
Here comes Victor Samuelsson from Iceland, opening at 300
300
pounds, 661. He was good with the squat of 375.
I think this guy gonna in a 2 or 3 time gonna finish up at 1 and plus. He's tall, and I think he's still growing. I think he's quite a young lad. So.
Yep.
Iceland is in the house.
He's wearing, if you look, he's wearing ballet slippers. I'm guessing he probably wears them in the deadlift also.
Yes.
But it's unusual to see the athletes switch their deadlift shoes for the bench. They oftentimes wear their squat shoes. There we go. And it's good.
It's good, yes. 3 good white light.
Oh, and Aaron Ziffel checked in and told me that John's third bench is a Canadian record.
Okay.
Yeah. So would have been, unfortunately, but that's okay. That's all. I mean, John. That's why I'm saying John is, he's a Hall of Fame lifter in Canada. I mean, he is that good. Competed in at least 3 weight classes that I know of,
Right.
and been a champion.
That's a big drive. Get the elbow through.
There you go. It's beautiful right there for. All right. So right now, I mean, he's kind of got a stranglehold on first place. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We still got. Bykov is right behind him. Bykov is right behind him, and this.
It's gonna go down to the wire, I think.
Right. And Rakoczy hitting that opening attempt bench, and this is where openers come in, has now put monstrous pressure on Bykov and Kevin Yeager. Monstrous pressure on both of them to hit their openers. Yeager only made his third and barely.
Just about. I mean, if it had been turned down 2-1,
yeah, I would not have argued with that.
I don't think anyone would.
No. I mean, maybe Kevin Yeager would have, but nobody else in the building. Wow.
That was strong. That was strong.
Okay. All right. Game on right here. These guys are fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Those 3 places for the World Games is really on the line, isn't it? Yes, they're going to be fighting to the death.
All right, here comes Kevin Yeager. He's good at 400. But again, his strength was sapped a lot by all 3 of those. The 2 misses and the grinder of the 400 on his third. Now he's at 355. Now think about that right now. That's only 45 kilos, 99 pounds under what he squatted.
Yes, it is.
So he's opening with 99 pounds, 45 kilos.
355 kilos.
That is just
monstrous.
Crazy. 782, I believe.
Yeah.
In pounds. Just. And I did that without a kilo chart, guys. I want to let you know, kilo conversion. In my head, I know I'm American, but I can speak the rest of the world.
That is good.
Oh
Let's see. I hope his butt is down, but 3 wide light.
Now,
his plan, if he follows through with his
Yeah,
plan.
I can see his plan.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's watch his second and see if he's sticking with his plan. Because depending on what his second attempt is, once he puts the second attempt in, there's nothing anybody can do. Once he puts that in, I'll kind of announce what he's trying to do if it looks like he's on path for it. Solid. So actually, it was funny. All right, see.
Twice loaded.
All right. Safola from Mongolia is up, good at 240, then 247 and a half. I mean, that's good. 7.5
good
kilo
increase,
jump.
yeah.
But all these guys are big benchers, the Mongolians. And he looks like a light. I was going to say, he looks
Don't look like a 120, does he?
Well, I was going to say,
he
doesn't looks light. He only weighs 110 kilos.
Oh, right. So he's just above the 105
so that's
then.
why. I don't know why he doesn't cut the 105.
Good to 105.
These numbers at 105 would be a little bit better.
Oh. Let's see what the referees say.
No, and that's, butt came up and
downward movement as well for blue.
Yeah, you see that a lot with the Mongolians. I hope people at home don't take this the wrong way, but as of right now, the Mongolians are gym lifters.
Yeah, we talked about this last year in me and Martin talk about this in Luxembourg. We say we even offer our service to them and said we have to go over and do some coaching there.
They need some help. They need a little bit of help, but they've got what they need there. All right, Ronald Tabinez is up from Venezuela, 245, good. Now he's at 255. I mean, this is 562 pounds, 255. That's big. So it's funny to watch this setup. And again, you watch this group setup versus group one, and you see the setup.
You can see different. You see different, yeah.
Just steady. Their feet are steady. They're locked in.
The body's tight.
Squeeze,
drive through the arms. Get the elbow locked in. He's struggling to lock this one.
He's not going to finish this.
Nah.
It's going to be interesting to see if he's going to get this on his third, because that didn't look like a shirt issue to me, Ralph. That looked like
a strength
issue. He cannot lock it out, and this may be more shirt than he can handle. He can get 3/4 of the way with more than he can lock out.
The change over, and then he's slowing right down.
Now, his elbows aren't pulling in either.
Yeah.
Right? So that's part of the issue. Maybe he can drive his elbows in. Yeah. Thomas Sarek's up. Czechia.
Squatted well, didn't it? Three solid squats. Yeah.
375, 250, and 262 and a half. So, it's interesting. We had a powerlifting meet, I don't know, at some point in the summer in the States, and someone came up to me and said, hey, why don't you guys use pounds like the rest of the world, meaning, in their mind, meaning the rest of the federation, some of the federations in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so easy
that
by
was
Sarek there.
So fast.
Wow. He's probably only going to go 270 on his next, but he can handle a lot more. Okay. So Kevin Yeager put in his second attempt at 263. That's going to be a world record.
Yep, sure.
And trust me, that's something Billiken wanted to take a shot at today, but really makes that impossible with what happened to him in the squats.
Yep.
All right. So Carlos Campos Murillo, here he comes out. He's coming out. It's good at 240, which was, and then we'll see what happens at 275 here. So anyway, so he said, why don't you use pounds like the rest of the world? Why do you use kilos?
Kilos, yeah.
Why do you use, I'm sorry, yeah. Why don't you use pounds? Why do you use kilos? Why don't you use pounds like the rest of the world? And I said, the rest of the world does use kilos. But from that statement, all you have to do is look at our election and, makes a little more sense. A lack of understanding of possibly the rest of the world. That is the first and last statement I will make on that during the week, folks. Trust me.
And from me, there's no comment.
And really, there's 12 people here that are hooked into the audio. They are all laughing. I have been inundated with questions for at least 3 hours a day. So. All right, Yashmanikov's up. Nerlin Yashmanikov's up. Good at 290 and 300. He stands in 3rd place in the total right now.
Oh, yeah, last start it's gone. His butt was coming up as well.
All right. And this'll vault him up here too in the bench press.
Yeah.
This 290 area, this 290 area is real tight. There's a ton of people. This will move him from 8th to 7th.
Yeah, and it's also put him among the mix, isn't it? Because this will give him 1,057.5 in 3rd place.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
for
so
prognosis.
this is it's prognosis.
Yep. Right now he's at 7:07.5. This will put him at 7:17.5, solidly in 4th place.
That's what's fast.
There you go. There you go.
Should be 3 wide light.
Yeah,
Yep.
he is solidly in 4th place. You know, Jordy Schneider is just got to. Let me take a look. I can't see what Schneider's total right now.
Can't see the count.
The only thing Schneider's can do at this point is just sit there and wait. Can't do anything. Right, he's in 5th right now, but he's being hunted. You know, and that's got to be a horrible feeling for Jordy Schneider's, knowing that there's 2 guys right behind
right
him
behind you, chasing
They
him.
can just take you out.
You cannot make any mistake whatsoever.
No, and so Schneider's in the deadlift is going to have to call his numbers
Driving? No, he just drift.
to defend that 5th place.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. That, you know, by subtotal, Kevin Yeager's in 1st place. But by prognosis, based on deadlift openers, Rakoczy was in 1st place. Missing that 5 kilos right there
hurt him,
could be huge. So
could hurt
watch
him.
that 5 kilos for Rakoczy. It may make him put something on the bar on his 3rd deadlift attempt that he really can't handle, but he may have to try to go for the Hail Mary, right, and pray to the heavens to try to hit something on his 3rd that he really isn't able to. So, all right, right now Victor Samuelson's up from Iceland, good at 300, nice conservative.
Yeah, 7.5 kilo increase from first to 2nd.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, and he can take a shot. You know, he's going, if he makes this, depending on what he does on his 3rd, he's going to overtake Jordy Schneider.
Yes, he will.
Know?
He will.
Right? So he's sitting on the sideline right now, waiting to see what Samuelson does.
Oh,
all right.
You lost that. Yeah.
He's safe for right now. He's safe for right now, Jordy Schneider's. But Samuelson is sitting there waiting for him. You know, and their openers are almost their openers are identical on deadlift. Right? So what do you do now? I mean, Schneider's just sitting there. Do you go 310 and try to pick up 2.5 there, or do you? What do you do?
And you lose it, and then it's difficult.
I mean, do you try to carve this deficit at subtotal down to 2.5? You know, do you try to cut that down a little bit? What do you do?
Difficult call.
Yeah, because Victor Samuelson has the larger squat by 2.5. Right, but right now he's being out benched by 12.5 by Schneider's. So what do? Do you narrow that gap? They've got the exact same openers declared in the deadlift. Now we don't know. Some people take bigger jumps.
Sometime, yeah, you have to do.
But you know,
we just have to wait to see. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's sit and unwind. Yeah, it's.
I mean, there he goes. Let's see.
Yeah,
what
that's a good lift.
Yes, 3 wide lights.
322.5. You know, Rakoczy's sitting there going, I shouldn't have missed it. Right? You know, Bychkov is only, right now the prognosis based on deadlift openers has got Bychkov only down by 7.5 kilos at this point. And he's got the bigger, and their deadlifts are exactly the same. This is,
yes, it is.
They're all right in there. Yashmanikov.
This is gonna be one hell of a class. It's
Bychkov,
gonna be one hell of a finish.
All
I
right.
think.
This is a world record temp right now for Kevin Yeager.
363 kilo.
Now, it's going to be interesting to see what happens after he hits this. He's coming just over the If he makes this, I am predicting a large jump on the third if he makes this here. Just, I heard something, so we'll see.
Okay.
Over 3 times his body
This is over 3 times body weight.
3 times body weight on a big dude is a lot of weight, man.
He's fighting it. Is it locked? Is it locked?
Nope. Shaking
I
his
don't
head.
think that's locked out, is it? No, it's 3 reds.
Shaking his head.
He's got one more attempt to come.
Yep. Yeah, he
you
just
could see
couldn't
it.
finish it off. That left arm, he just couldn't finish off. It's a lot of weight. Tabinez is up from Venezuela. Good at 245. Ronald kind of got a little buried. Butt came up, starts doing everything. And then, so he's retaking this 255 here. And again, this is 562. 562 pounds.
Some mean weight.
To me, and I got to say this, that someone handling that kind of weight, given that he really doesn't have amazing form, is amazing
And
in
still
itself.
building, yeah, it is
in
amazing. Yeah,
itself.
I agree. I said just 255 kilos is a mean weight. I mean, we just saying it now, looking at the top of the tree, but this is a big weight.
Oh, it's huge. It's a huge weight.
Yeah.
And, watch his setup compared to everybody else's in this group. His thing is he's a big deadlifter and a big squatter, and that's what's got him in group 2.
Nice and control. Pause. Right, come on, keep working through. Let's go. Oh.
All
Right arm just drift.
That was, I mean, the spotters grabbed it, and that was a good save.
Yeah,
though,
of course.
Yeah. All right, Tomas Sarek's up. Good at 250, good at 262 and a half. Now he's trying for 270. Again, you're talking about a guy here in Sarek who's building a total for Czechia.
Step by step, keep repeating.
And he is a master's lifter. 41 years old. Unless his birthday's in December, then he could be 40, but he's 41. Thomas Sarek here, he stands in 11th place in the bench press. It's amazing.
But he has 3 solid squats, and now if he gets this, it will be also 3 solid bench press.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You're talking almost a 600-pound bench press.
Yes.
And he's in 11th place. And we're laughing because
we are because
the change in where the bench press has gone, not just the bench press but the squat too, where the bench press has gone in the last 15 years is just ridiculous.
It's just gone upscale, isn't it? Oh, I saw it. Look, he's got it.
So easy. So easy for him. That's awesome. But now hold on, because we got after Carlos Campos Murillo is coming up. He's going to try to make 240, miss 275, and he's going to take 275 again. Again, we're looking at, are you coaching with your cojones, or you're coaching with your head, right? In this 35 kilo jump from his first to his second, I didn't even notice that on the first time.
I didn't actually either, but that's really big.
All right, so what we got here now is 3 very high squats. Didn't come close to making any of them. 240 good, 35 kilo jump,
to 275.
Didn't even come close. Yeah. And now let's see what happens. Let's see I hope he comes out.
I don't know. The clock's running. It's on 22 seconds on the clock.
He might have just put it.
He just put it in there.
I think he didn't want to drop out of the group.
I think
which
that
is the gentlemanly thing to do.
Definitely did not come in out.
I mean, let's think about this here: a 35 kilo jump and you don't make it. Why open that light in the bench? Yeah. I don't remember a time.
Some of the coaching is you just can't work it out.
Well, and I'd like to talk to the coach or even
see what's in there.
Carlos and say, what was, what's your idea of a 35 kilo? Where you're either opening way too light or you're going way too heavy. There's no way that you can defend a 35 kilo jump in the bench press. Now, did he open Raw? Is that possible?
No, he was.
I thought he had the shirt on.
He had the shirt on.
Yeah.
He had shirt on.
No one just marking off.
You take a light up and make 35 kilo jump.
All right, Yashmakinov is up. He was good at 417.5, massive 417.5. Hit a 290 bench, 300. Now he's trying 305. He's just really trying to
build again.
He's trying to solidify his hold. I mean, he could take a shot at the top 3, but he's really trying to solidify his hold on this thing. You know, and now you see why they took a 5 kilo jump. They knew what they're doing.
Right on the limit.
They knew what they're doing.
Maybe 300 was his PB.
Yeah.
That's basically just going.
And you could say, well, why didn't he take 302.5? At this level, you're going to take a 2.5 kilo jump.
Why come out with 2.5 kilo?
Well, and he opens it in the deadlift at 340. So he's a big deadlifter. He could probably put something on that bar if he needs it. All right, Rakochi's up right now, 307.5. He missed this on his second. It really puts him in a bit of a deficit.
So he really needs to nail this one.
Yeah. Because Baichkov, who is going to be 2 lifters after him, if he makes his, just puts the stake in him. I mean, really pushes him to the wall.
It looks good. It looks good.
Now.
Yep.
That's good.
Put him back on track.
And Gino Biancardi, the best announcer in powerlifting, has got a by Coach Sheev.
Mr.
By Coach. All right, now Victor Samuelson's up. He was good at 300, missed 307.5. You know, he's pretty comfortably, I mean, we'll see, but he's pretty comfortably in 6th. But I think he'd like to take a shot at Schneider's here. This moves him from 6th into 5th, I believe.
I think it's moving. Yeah, you're right. One place up, yeah.
And I think would put him at 7th in the bench press. Now, it's just amazing that 307.5 is going to get you 7th.
Yeah.
I mean, a few years ago, that would have gotten you on the medal stand.
For sure. He's working it. I think he's got it.
There he goes. That's real. That's
well done.
This thing up a little bit here.
Yeah. Yes, 3 white light. Well done.
So Schneider's is sitting on
the you're right. I mean, 307.5. What, 5 years ago?
Yeah. So Schneider sitting on the sideline while Samuelson closed the gap. You know, and that's where sometimes, you know, the splits of these groups can hurt you a little bit sometimes.
If you're in the second group,
you know,
and the first group,
and so the groups are broken up by your nominated total. So Jordy Schneider's probably had a lower nominated total than Samuelson. But it allows Samuelson the opportunity to pick on him right here a little bit.
Absolutely, he's become a sitting, as I call it, a sitting duck. Yeah,
he's a sitting duck, correct. And Schneider's is in 5th, Samuelson's in 6th, but he's only 2.5 kilos behind. Right, so this is huge here. All right, Baichkov is up. He's good at 310, good at 322.5. Shooting right
5
for 327.5. And again, this is tight right here. I mean, he makes this. Look at that.
I think he's got it.
Look at that. Okay. All right. So going into the deadlift, you got the 2 Ukrainians.
Right, literally.
The heck out of each other.
Yeah.
2.5 kilos apart. 2.5 kilos apart. Now, it's more than that. It's subtotal, right? But prognosis is 2.5 kilos.
Yeah, at the end, if all goes well, yeah.
Baichkov is actually up by 17.5 kilos. Is up by 17.5 kilos.
From the current world record, 370.5 kilos, 817 pounds. Rocky Blackburn open world record.
Wow. Kevin Shager's shirt. My buddy Tome, one of the coaches, says that Kevin is wearing a size 46 shirt, which should normally be for about
83 kilo
an
body weight.
83 kilo, and he weighs 120. He does look squeezed into that. He looks like a sausage that's about to burst. Look at that. Look at his head, too. How red he is.
Has he got it? No.
Wow.
Just
And
lose it, yeah.
There's a couple of things that were going on here. One of them, I mean, do you do something different and solidify bronze here? Try to get in the bronze?
Try to go for that third place, yeah. Absolutely.
And that's what happened. I mean, Kevin's a big bencher, biggest bencher in the world.
Sure.
So, and he won gold medal in the bench press here, but he's hurt himself in the overall meet trying to win a bronze. And what's important about a bronze in this meet that's normally not that important? What this meet?
No.
World Games.
Absolutely.
World Games.
Has to be your number one target.
Right?
Yeah.
So
for the powerlifter. Yeah,
so
I agree.
Look, World Games is the biggest thing every 4 years in powerlifting. And
it's powerlifting Olympic Games, really.
Correct.
For sure.
It is run exactly like the Olympics. That's where you want me. That's where I want to set the world record in the bench. Kevin's 21. He's got to learn a little bit. I understand that. Okay, but the number one thing coming in here should have been World Games.
Yeah,
so
the first target is you're right, 100% right.
All right. So Ralph and I are going to take.
We take 10 minutes break and we're back in for the deadlift one. This is gonna be exciting. Yes.
All right.
I think it's gonna stay with us.
It's going to be a tight finish. I'm telling you, last pole is going to figure this thing.
Yeah.
All right. And we're back. IPF World Open Powerlifting Championships in Orlando, Florida. 37th Women and 47th Men's Championships. How you doing there, Ralph?
We're doing okay. Yeah, I'm excited. And anticipating the final round of the deadlift and try to work out who's going to be the winner. But I think it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be exciting. It's been a little exciting for us because we sort of can't figure out what some of these.
Yeah, we discussed it in the break.
Doing, yeah,
trying to work out what they call, by the lifter and coach.
Got the clock up on there now. We probably could use the lights at some point.
Beautiful form, beautiful form.
And there we go. 3 white lights for Mr. Singh right
nice,
there. There we
easy
go.
up now, 120.
There we go. Very easy. All right, Jose Ramirez from Mexico is up. He had a 290 squat, 235 bench, and now a 230 deadlift. Just remember, the meet doesn't start till
the bar's on the floor.
There you go,
Always
baby.
my saying.
Oh, baby.
I see lifters come from 4th place to take it on the deadlift. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, we were talking about groups earlier, about group, sometimes you get forced into group 1 by having a low nominated total. We've actually seen someone win a world championship. Patrick Torson won one in Puerto Rico, came from flight 1 to win the gold medal. Was it 93s?
Yeah, so no 3, yeah.
I can't remember if it was 93s or 105s, but yeah.
That's an easy up, no?
And it's good. There you go. 3 white lights. It's a way to start it out. We like the way this is going a lot better than the bench press did already.
Yep. No reds?
Nope.
Bars loaded.
So Mr. Bada is up. 250 on the bar. He did not record a good squat.
Unfortunately.
He had a 322.5 bench and opening at 250. But again, the Mongolians are here to bench.
Yeah, they hit the bench press.
They're learning everything else. Now there are some supers. There's a super from Mongolian, the 120 pluses. I believe he should be here tomorrow. He was with us in Luxembourg last year.
Okay.
The weight he just handles is immense, but he just needs to get more experience and polish. That's the one thing they're lacking, and that comes down to coaching.
Coaching,
This is not an indictment of the lifters.
No.
All right, here comes John McDonald, who's solidly putting a good total together.
33 years old, been powerlifting for 19
Got a
years.
340 squat, 282.5 bench, opening with 265, right? So he's a good guy. I mean, he's always happy too. No, I won't say happy. He's always on the same even keel. John's not a big smiley guy. Can be a little sarcastic, but he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Very, very typical.
Most powerlifters are though.
Most.
I'm yet to meet.
Most are.
Yeah, 90%
But
of
some of them-
95. Yeah.
But some of them don't have a personality. John's got that, and you might think John doesn't have one, but he's got a really dry wit that'll just cut you.
Yeah.
It's razor sharp.
Austria, 275 on the bar.
He's smarter than he looks, which is a better thing to be than looking smarter than you are. And it shows.
I like that, yes.
Well, and
Okay.
also it shows in John's performance, right? He's always going to pick numbers that he can hit that's
absolutely.
within his capabilities.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a world champion. And he calls his numbers sharp.
To react.
Right?
Yeah,
he's trying to
I
hit.
agree.
He's trying to break a Canadian record. He's trying to break a PB. He's trying to do something. But again, you're talking about a guy who's one of the best lifters in the history of Canada. He knows how to put his totals together.
How to build a total.
Right? Gasparek's up now. He was good at 335 in the squat, 302.5, and now he's trying for 275 in the deadlift here. And there's a marked difference between.
Get you two, get hips. Yeah, I think got that.
See what the judges
Yeah,
say here.
I think it should be
All
three
right,
white.
it's good, three whites.
Yeah.
And so there's a marked difference between what you see from John McDonald in terms
Right.
of attempt selection, control on the platform, and in his form. You know, everything he displays good form in all three lifts. Everything's solid. It's the way you want to be.
Absolutely.
Jordy Schneider's is coming up now. And again, Jordy's another one who's great, and I just think he probably came in with a lower nominated total. You know, he's standing in 5th place here.
This will give him a 990. That's a good
It'll
total.
give him a 990. He's
Yeah.
probably going to go over 1,000
go
kilos.
over 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with 1,000 total. Metric ton, baby. There's not.
Driving it. Oh no, he lost it. Oh, that's surprising. Start off well, but he's just slow down.
Yeah. 1,000 kilos is a lot there. He's got a. I mean, what is he? Boy, he just looks out of position. Looks like
he
the
looked
bar
right.
got
He
out in
didn't
front.
right. He got a good drive, but then as soon as the bar reached about the knee, he just slowed down.
Carlo Rivera Pagan is up. He has, or Pagan Rivera, excuse me, and he had a 372.5 squat, which he really had to force to get in there. I think he made 2, I believe.
Yeah.
And then
270 bench.
270 bench, and now 307.5. So he's not having a great day for him, but he's in the meet, and we
He's
have a
still
bunch.
there. Yeah.
We have 4 others who aren't in the meet.
That looks a good start. Deadlift.
Facile. Very easy. Muy facile. That's good.
Yep.
You know, and that's what your opener's supposed to look like,
Comfortable.
right? Your opener's to get you in.
Build confidence from there, and then go back, and then
Your second attempt is to move you up in the pack, and the third is to pull what you got to pull to get what you got to be.
From Sri Lanka. $310 kilos.
There is the face on the
Loaded.
Ratzlaff sign of Carl Ingvar Christensen. I like to extend my sorrow that he's not here with us. He's beaten up and hurt. He's been hurt for a while, but he's one of the greatest in powerlifting history. 2 years ago in Denver, he won the best lifter, which is so unusual for super heavyweight. All right. Jatha Lake from Sri Lanka was good at 310. All right. Ishtar Singh is up from Indonesia.
Yeah.
Indonesia is such an interesting country.
It's
I'm sorry, it's India.
India.
Indonesia's
Sorry,
INA.
okay,
You know, I did
India.
Gino's got me doing that now. He kept calling IND Indonesia and INA India. India's also an interesting country.
It is an interesting country, and like I said, you know, I'm so delighted to see him back on the international platform.
Yeah. I'm just saying about Indonesia, it's such an interesting country, even though we don't have an Indonesian lifter here, because of the diverse cultures that are there.
Of course, yeah. I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
I've gone to actually went to a wedding in Jakarta, and it was a 4-religion wedding.
Wow.
It was amazing.
Wow.
It was, the Jewish, they had Hindu, they had, I can't remember if they had Muslim there.
Okay.
And then they had something else, Sikh or something else. It was very interesting.
That's a very comfortable lift.
And the lift is good. But, you know, that's a place where in general that it works. You know? But also, too, Indonesia is such, I think Indonesia runs for, what, about 3,000 miles almost from the top.
I don't know the history of it.
Yeah, from the top
Right.
island all the way down to the bottom.
Okay.
It's almost like 3,000 miles. So,
Wow.
yeah, certain areas of Indonesia are very different than others, obviously.
Jose Ramirez, Mexico, 240 kilos.
But the biggest island, in Jakarta,
Dan Gordreau, and J. Ray Gordreau.
works there. All right. Jose Ramirez is up being coached by 18-time world champion Dan Goudreau from Aurora, Colorado. He hosted last year's,
Yes,
2
he
years
did.
ago. I'm sorry, 2 years ago,
yeah.
World Championship.
Yeah,
He's
that's
hosted the Bench Championship, hosted Masters Worlds.
Yeah,
All right,
he
there we
hosted
go.
a lot of meets. Yeah.
Yep. All right, big John
Yes.
McDonald again,
Look
taking
good.
a
That look
15
good.
kilo jump right here. All right, yeah, Ramirez looked good. That's easy. All right, big John McDonald. I love that picture of his. You know, some people send in a selfie, and there's John. Got a great
I see,
headshot. Look
yeah,
at that.
absolutely.
Got some shadow on it. He looks all intense.
Canada.
And again, doesn't drink beer.
He doesn't drink.
Wow. Doesn't really drink. I've never seen him have a drink. I try all the time. He just won't do it.
Nice and close. Hip through, shoulder back. That looks good.
Good, John.
That's really good. Interesting to see what he does next on his next attempt.
Well, that's comfortable. So, I mean, it's last lift of the day. Why
Yeah, why not?
Have a
Why
go.
not?
Have
Why
a
not
go at
have a go
something.
with it?
Yeah.
Have a go with it, yeah. All right. Gaspar Kasparek's up, Austria. Bars loaded. He was good at 275. Now he's trying 292.5. Bill Sindlar is their chief referee from USA, and he was like, come on, let's go.
Gernot Kasparek.
Clock was running 45 seconds before he even got out.
Keep working. Get that hips forward. Shoulder back. Yeah, that should be fine.
And lift is good. Lift is good. Awesome. So he's good at 275 and 292. This is who we're watching here, Jordy Snijders. You know, he's, because, is he going to wind up on the medal stand? No, but he's trying to get in here.
Yeah, of course.
But he's trying to get in. I mean, he's trying to get in and steal places from guys in Group 2.
Run, right through, push it forward.
I don't know. Let's see what the referees say. 3
Yeah,
wide.
3
so there you
wide.
go. Okay. All right, so Jordy's in there. That looked like a rough.
Yeah, it was a hard
That
pull.
was rough.
It was a
I mean,
hard pull, yeah.
The first one was real. He locks his. The bar doesn't dip, but he's got so much else going on there, and it. I mean, it'll look cleaner than his opener, but wow, I gotta.
He had to fight for it. It seems as if there was a fighting going on.
And it's his third deadlift, so obviously you're gonna try to pull your third. He
Yes.
put in 305, only went up 7.5. I'm sorry. No, that was Snijders. He got 305. He hasn't put in a
305,
second yet. Hasn't put in a second yet. All right.
Yes. He's going 315, yeah.
Jithilek from Sri Lanka's up. Good at 310. Pulling 320 now.
Give me a round of applause for Sri Lanka.
This is more than double. This is double his bench press.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
It's more than double his bench press, and is 27.5 kilos over his bench press. His squat.
Oh.
Or not.
Give him a round of applause.
I don't know what happened here.
I think if you look at it closely, his legs is literally standing up now, and the bar is still at the knees.
Yeah,
it's difficult to pull the weight with his shoulders.
Yeah, his shoulders are out in front of the bar.
Absolutely,
it's hard.
yeah.
Your shoulder.
Yeah.
Not only do you have to keep your knees behind the bar, you got to keep your shoulders behind
Shoulder
the bar
behind the
too.
bar as well. Yeah.
All right, Carlos Pagan Rivera is up 322.5 to 307.5 was smoked, and you said
you
that
think,
he can take a big jump there. So he's got the 15 kilo jump on there, and 15 kilos, that's a good jump right there.
At this body weight,
33 pounds, 15 kilos, it's good.
Now he's working it. He's working hard. He's got it. Yeah, he's up it.
Yeah, that's a 3 white light lift.
Yeah.
It's tough. I can't see him going much more than 27.5.
Maybe 27. Yeah,
327.5.
Yeah, possible 30, but I think 27.
He puts in 330. I mean, he's got his third right to play with. So he
Yeah,
can
he got
put in
2 changes. He's got
330
2
and see.
changes anyway. Yeah.
But he's not in contention. Well, does he put
What's
in something to get him in
the-
contention for a deadlift
Where
medal?
is he gone?
But for him to get a deadlift medal, someone in the Group
first-
1
in the
has to
group-
bomb
yeah,
out, which
yeah,
is
literally, yeah.
probably not going to happen.
No.
All right, next lifter, Ishar Singh. Ishar Singh.
All right, Ishar Singh's up.
Another class of Cabernet Merlot, North.
Singh from India. And he's 53 years old. That's good because I was really worrying that he just had a really, really, really rough paper route because, you know, you got to deliver the post and the paper. And no, he actually is. He's 53.
Yeah.
And for those of you who think I'm making fun of him being old, I'm a year older than him, so I can say what I will.
That's good.
And
It's
he's good there at
nice
150. Right?
Yeah.
So he came in here and
Get
lifted. He had fun. Look at him. He's happy.
Lifting on the world platform. Yeah. Yes.
There you go. Gino's holding his hand up.
Yes.
It's good for him.
That's good.
You know, we hope to see the Indian team back in full force.
Change lifters, change.
Hold on, there is a
Yes,
change.
a change calling.
Jose Ramirez,
Yeah, possible.
247 and a half. Right? So he's good at 230, good at 240. Now he's trying 247 and a half. And he's had a decent day for himself.
He has.
You know, 290 squat, 235 bench.
And
now he's got a
the clean for 247 and a half.
240 deadlift on you know, 247 and a half. I mean, look, in a couple of years, if he gets the right coaching, right?
Right, get technique right and try and put the training hours in.
I mean, he's with Dan Goudreau, but the problem is, unless he's living in Denver and just lifting for Mexico, which is legitimate. I mean, there's a huge Mexican population in Denver.
Okay.
So in that area, so it's very, very possible. Some of the best Mexican food you'll get anywhere in the states is in and around Denver, Colorado. So if he's being coached by Dan directly, then he's got a good shot that in a couple of years he might be able to wind up in Group 2. Right now he's confined to Group 1, but he's making lifts.
Yeah.
Right? So
that's comfortable.
There you go. It's good. You know, I think his conditioning needs a little bit of work too. I mean, he needs to do a lot more accessory work. And but at this, and
some core work and that sort of thing.
You know, and it's kind of, you know, you have to kind of balance it out because he probably needs more volume in the three lifts, but he also needs to do volume in the accessory work
as well.
And it's you know, sometimes getting hurt isn't the worst thing because you go back to the drawing board and you can start doing a lot more work, and also you have the opportunity if you get hurt in the squat, you know, to come back a little bit lighter and really work on perfecting your form, right? Constantly going up and getting stronger.
Perfecting,
Sometimes there's a way to break down. You have guys go up for years and years and years, and all of a sudden just break down, and they're gone from the sport. Johnny McDonald.
Yeah, he's finished. Has he finished it?
We'll see. We'll see. I think he might be finished. Yep.
Yeah, he's got red from the center.
And again, I don't have a problem with that. That was a
didn't look quite as if his shoulders right back.
Yeah, his shoulders. I didn't think were all the way back. Didn't have his hips all the way through, but it's marginal. So you know, a 2-to-1, 2 whites to red is fair. I would have been more shocked if it had been a 3 white. You know, the same way that I would have been shocked if it was a 3 red, right? I would have been shocked and went, that's a miscarriage of justice. But 2 reds, I wouldn't have, wouldn't have much of a complaint. No, I'm sure Jeff Butt, I think he was coaching him, might have gone up to the jury for a clarification. You know, there's Tommy. He was the one. Tommy was the gentleman that told us that Kevin Yeager was wearing a shirt for an 83 kilo.
Oh, yes, Tommy from Finland.
Tommy. So, all right, so now Kasparek was good at 275. Took a conservative jump to 292 and a half, and you know, now it's a little aggressive, 305, but we'll see. We'll see. 12 and a half, you know, 25 total.
No.
It was just a little too aggressive. A little too aggressive. All right, next up is Jordy Schneider's. He really needs this to solidify his place in 5th because he's got people hunting him, man.
Yeah, gonna really hunt him down. Yeah.
You know, I mean, in theory, depending on what happens, this could move him up into the bronze medal position.
It is a possibility. It's a possibility, because,
this guy
I mean, this is going to give him 1,000 kilo total.
Right.
So,
Right.
it's going to put him in a good place.
Right. Nothing to sneer at. It gives him the highest total on the board.
Yeah,
right.
to start with. Yeah.
Now, by prognosis, it puts him in 5th place.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
You never know.
You never know. I'll take
He
my
needs
chances.
this one.
I'll take my chances.
You need this. Oh, no.
Yeah, and that kind of right there cost him.
Hurt him. Going to hurt him,
Cost him a chance. It leaves him at 990. 990 puts him pretty far off the pace unless something dramatic really happens.
In the top group.
Yeah. Now the worst part is at 990, and you got Samuelson behind him who can bump him off. Right, Samuelson can bump him off. Sarek might be able to bump him off.
Yes.
There's
a lot of possibility there. Yeah.
You got guys who can really pull that are opening way heavier than him that can really pull. And I said before, generally guys that are stronger in the deadlift actually can throw more on at the end.
Yes.
Seem to be most of the time.
Because you know what you need.
Right.
You know what you need. And
There
you
you
can
go.
give it that.
All right, so the athlete from Sri Lanka made his first at 310, went 320 and missed, 322 and missed. I don't think 320 even came off the floor. At least 322 came off the floor. All right, so now we got the last in this group to go. Carlos Pagan Rivera.
327.5.
327.5. Go to 307.5. Go to 322.5. Going for 327.5. Boniqua, the beautiful island, right? Boniqua.
Bars loaded. Carlos Rivera.
Isla Boniqua. Puerto Rico.
I think he had a pretty good day. So let's
Yeah,
finish off
he
with
is.
a good 227.5.
I mean, he got beat up on the
On
squat.
he
got beat
in
up on the
general,
squat.
yeah. I think
But came back and is having a good day for himself. And that's what you have to do. He's very experienced, very composed, bright guy. Very.
not quite there.
All right. Now, I mean, and again, taking that 5 kilos there probably might have been. Well, no, it wouldn't be a PB for him either. So I just think, he's trying to just add the kilos. Why not take it? He's coming through this thing healthy.
Yeah.
Why not just try to take the 5 kilos?
On the lift or die, have a go. Yeah.
Right. If he was nicked up a little bit, then I understand that. All right. So Kevin Yeager took 400 twice, first and second attempts, no good in the squat. Got it just barely on his
bench press.
It's an early Christmas or Boxing Day present, depending on what country you're from, right? And so bench press 355, and really no one's close to winning that gold right there. And he took a shot at the gold medal at 363, didn't make it. Now he's opening at 275. That really puts him at a huge disadvantage.
It will. He will finish, and there's 3 or 4 guys behind him that could just come and take him.
Right, coming in. With that bench that he did, making that jump just doesn't. He hurt himself. Only made 1 squat. He could have wound up in bronze. I mean, he still could again, but
he could do it. But it's now.
Now see how
he
wears.
likely.
He wears his belt really high, even though he's German.
There's quite a
he
few.
Wears it very high, like the Swedes do, like some of the Swedes do.
I'm going to say this.
And I mentioned Patrick Thorsen. Patrick Thorsen wears it high. He won. Came out of Group B to win, or Group A to win.
I'm not sure of the reason for it. The advantage.
Some people they like it better there. They don't for pulling. They don't like it on the belly.
Yeah.
All right, Victor Samuelson's here, 305.
I am really impressed with this guy. I think in a few years' time he's going to be our top lifter.
Put up a massive 307.5 bench. He's got to get his his squat up. His squat up. He can do some damage. He gets his squat up. The deadlift's got to build, but he will. I mean,
that will come naturally as he builds muscles.
I mean, again,
it's a tall guy, so you can put up maybe another 5 or 6.
He's also only 23 years old.
Yeah, he's on the
right.
He's
so
on the ground,
he's still junior this year.
Yeah. I think he's got one more year. I've been talking to his coach. Yeah, and he said he's got one more year to, yeah. But
He's got one more year.
I got a huge potential for this guy.
Yeah, it's amazing. All right, now Safula from Mongolia's up, 310. Did not have a squat in, so he will not.
Just
Will not have a total, but he had a 240 bench and opened at 310. Well, it's hard to gauge with conventional. Is that tough or not tough? If that had been a sumo, I'd be like, yeah, that's really. But he can put another 50 kilos on there and probably maybe still look the same way. Well, boy, in slow-mo. God, it looks rough on slow-mo. My back's grinding. My L45 and S1 are just howling right now watching that deadlift. All right, Robin Tubinez from Venezuela is up 325, 350 squat, which is 771, right?
245 bench, which
245 bench, which is good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a 540 bench. You can't sneer at a 540 bench. And he's opening at 325 kilos. He's opening at 716 in the deadlift. That's these are good numbers. Remember, these are pretty good numbers. And have these guys, wow.
He's working it.
There he goes.
Good. That should be 3 wide.
Awesome.
Yep. Well done.
Awesome. All right. Thomas Sarek is up from Czechia.
Yeah.
Good at 375.
He had a good day as well, yeah.
375, 270, and now opening with a big
330.
deadlift of 330.
That's a big deadlift, yeah.
Wow, 727. Now, his PB total is 1,000. So let's keep an eye on that and see if that's what they shoot for to break that. If he hits this, he's at 975, right? So 25 kilos.
You need 355, isn't it?
Yeah. 355, and let's see if they build to it or they jump to it. I don't. But really, hold on. I'm going to tell you what, I would hold off going to the bathroom or getting something to eat until this flight is over.
It's
Do not
the next
leave.
10 minutes or so going to be...
There's
something.
a lot going on here.
That's a good pull there. And Elliot, I think it's possible.
Beautiful. All right. Campos Murillo's up. Carlos Campos Murillo's up. Did not get a squat in, which is just high on all three. 240 bench, which again is nothing to sneer at. It's 540. 530.
530, yeah.
And then open with a 335 deadlift, which is just a monstrous 738. And tomorrow's going to be some 800 pounders, I think.
Oh,
probably
my gosh.
tune in.
Yeah.
Well, I know there's going to be 800 pounders.
Sure.
Because I know that Jari Martikainen wants to take out the Masters world record in the deadlift, which is well over 800.
Try to spot it, get hip through.
No, and again, this is a lifter. If he was coached, different, if he would allow himself to be coached, could wind up. This is because you build your total over time, right? So you build by lifts to get to total, and then you build your total over time, right? So you build your squat, you get your squats, and you get your benches, and you get your deadlifts, and to develop a total. Then the next meet, you try to raise your total a little bit,
right?
And again,
exactly.
But by constantly bombing out in lifts and not developing a total, you can't build a total if you don't have a total.
No.
Right? So you got to get in the meet. You got to be in it to win it. And Rakochi, this is where the fun really is right here between these three.
That's a nice, easy open. The first one?
Yep.
That's the first one, yeah.
Yep. So
337, yeah.
I mean, these three lifters right here, Rakochi, Baichkov, and Yashmanikov, probably going to be, let's see what goes on here, probably going to be the three to go to the World Games. I mean, Kevin Yeager came in with a really, really, really strong shot to get that. Had
You think that's the reason for it? He probably take a little bit of risk that he maybe should have done.
Probably. That
maybe.
squat
I don't
looks
know.
like a
I
risk
don't
to
know.
me. I know that he wanted 410 in the squat today.
Right.
So if you want 410, do you open with 400? You know, would he been better off at 390, going 390,
395 or something like
or
that?
390,
Yeah.
390, 400, 410.
Yep.
You know, he's 10 kilos ahead of where he is.
So you
And then
put yourself under enormous
and then he's in the bronze medal position, right?
Yeah.
Well, right now, technically, Kevin Yeager's in third position, but
And you can't see him get any higher than
when Bychkov gets this in, he jumps ahead of Kevin Yeager.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're correct. I think you find the two Ukrainians.
You know, and Jordy Schneider's is just sitting there,
Of course, yeah,
waiting for Sarek and Samuelson to beat on him. You know. And that's, again, you know, obviously now he's totally done. He can't do anything else. But so Snyder's just sitting there waiting for these two other athletes
Watching
to
them both,
beat
watch
on
the
him.
scoreboard,
Right.
and
watching them and just hoping that,
That's a good
that
pull.
they make mistakes and don't get them, but they know the number they need. New world record in total for Bychkov. So he is. I mean, and he is.
Oh yeah.
You know, he is
I think
solidly in
you
control.
the gold medalist right there, didn't it?
Solidly in control. Yeah. Now, I'd like to see him make some more.
Of course.
But
Of course.
I think he set that deadlift
Yeah.
there to make to hit the total record. All right. Kevin Yeager's up now.
Also going to be pulling for a junior world record.
Oh, this should be a junior world record.
This is a junior world record in total.
Of course, he's still a junior. Yeah. Of
Right.
course.
And again, this begs the question of where would this be? You know, he'd be 10. Honestly, he should be 10 kilos ahead here in the squat. He should be. He's at 1,030 right now, 1,050 if he makes
this, yeah.
He should have been at 1,040 and then 1,060. Puts him in striking
Puts some
distance
pressure,
to the
yeah.
bronze, right? And probably could have had some better attempt selection in the bench press. He is unbelievable. He is a young kid still, 21 years old.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Incredible.
I mean, he could own this.
And that's strong.
There he goes. Bam, he gets.
Bang.
Bam, Kevin Yeager. Bam.
Junior world record in total.
You know what tells you he's having a world record in total on a bad day?
Day. A bad day.
So what does that say? Coaching, right? So he's standing at a where is he right now? He's standing at 1,050.
50, yeah.
1,050, right?
So he's in fourth place, yeah.
I think he should be at about 1,065, which would put him
Right in
5
the mix,
kilos,
yeah.
5 kilos behind Yashmankov
I agree.
for the bronze.
Victor Samuelson.
This will give Samuelson a
Victor
1,000
Samuelson.
kilo, 1,000 kilo total.
Yeah, so now
Yeah.
he's about to kick Schneider's right in the butt.
It's gone, yeah.
Right in the butt.
And I think he'll pull this. I really do.
Schneider's is 2.5 kilos ahead of him in total, but this pushes him to 10 kilos ahead of Schneider's. I mean, I'm sure Jordy would like to be in 5th place, but it's about to go by the wayside.
Yeah, that's comfortable.
And that moves Samuelson
some more
up in the 5th place.
This is good.
You know, and Tomek Sarek is gonna shoot some arrows at Jordy Schneider's too coming up. You know, it's basically all over but the crying for the gold medal.
Yeah, I think
Right.
unless something drastically happens,
Right.
you're going to say the gold medal's out there.
I mean,
that's gone.
it's
That's gone.
pretty much right now. Bychkov's your winner.
Yeah.
Rakochi's your silver medalist, and Yashmakov's your bronze medalist. That's pretty much the way it is.
It looks at the moment, doesn't it?
I mean, Yeager could come in here and sneak this.
Depending on what he take. What's he taking for his third? It's second.
305, so he's going up 10 kilos. So he could wind up with 1,060.
60, yeah.
Right now, and it's not a bad idea. Yashmankov, who still hasn't taken his second yet because his deadlift is so much more than Yeager's, that Yashmanekov's in at 352.5, will put him at 1070. But if he misses, Jaeger jumps ahead of him
Absolutely.
into the bronze
So
medal
that may be
position.
The coaching.
That may be,
Yeah.
and then you see what Jaeger does, and then possibly change the, So let's see. And if if Yashmanikov misses, Jaeger's 305 puts him into the bronze medal position. But he's got to make it, and then Yashmanikov's got to miss 2 lifts.
Yeah.
You got, so for you to go to the World Games, somebody else has to miss twice,
something.
and you have to make it.
Yep.
That's tough.
Correct.
That's tough. I can't blame the coaching there. I don't think that's bad coaching. I do think it is on the squat and the bench is what hurt him. And you can't make it up in the deadlift. All right.
That was no lift there.
That was no lift. That was an easy one. Thanks, Ralph. Glad you're wide awake. Thanks for the help. All right. Carlos Campos Murillo, Costa Rica's up. And he is a Masters lifter. No, is he? No, not yet.
No,
Not
you
yet.
say it's 41.
Not
It's
yet.
41 in December.
41.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he is a Masters.
It's going. Has he finished it? It's good.
Let's see.
That's good. Yes, 3 wide line.
That's
well
good.
done.
But again, here becomes, what is he trying to do?
I don't know.
What is he? He's obviously hunting.
Does that give him 9? What's that give
Well,
him?
he's hunting for a medal in the deadlift, is what he's doing.
Possible.
It's the only thing he's doing. He missed 335 miserably and went to 342.5 and made it. All right. You say, well, that's great coaching. No, it's terrible coaching. All right. So where are we now? Thomas Sarek now.
Yeah, with
He's ready to
345.
kick. Now he's ready to kick Jordy Schneider's in the
Yeah.
butt. He's going to give it right to him. And again, they know just what they need to move up here. We've got 5 already over 1,000.
1,000, yeah.
Yep. And if Sarek makes this, he will probably shoot to go over 1,000 himself. If he makes this, he'll probably put in
I think go for
355.
no, 10
355
kilo,
for the
10
1,000.
kilo.
Yeah. So let's see if he makes this here, and then we'll figure out where he goes from here.
On his first.
But if he makes it, it goes ahead of Schneider's and puts him in the bid for 1,000 kilo total.
Yeah, that's comfortable.
Oh, man.
That is comfortable.
Man, probably. Yeah. So he's going to shoot for that. Or now, do you shoot for the 1,000 total, or do you shoot to get up on the medal stand for the deadlift?
Yeah.
You got to figure.
So,
I mean,
this is where the coaches come into play. You know,
they're not
playing the game. Yeah.
They're not mutually exclusive, but
Yeah.
they're difficult. So you got to kind of pick your priorities, your hierarchy of needs in a meet. And what's your hierarchy of needs coming into this? Is it the 1,000 total, or is it the deadlift? Now, if you get the medal, you probably get the 1,000.
Yes.
But are you shooting for a sure 1,000 or the 1,000 and the medal? All right. Rakochi's up at 352.5.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's massive. That's a massive.
That's easy.
He's at 1,085. Oh, my gosh. This World Games is just going to be ridiculous. Because now you're going to have, it looks like right now you're going to have Baichkov, Rakochi, Yashmanikov, and then 2 or 3 wild cards coming in.
Yeah.
Plus you're going to mix in the supers that we have going tomorrow. It's
That's
gonna
right,
be
because
absolutely ridiculous.
I can tell you that the super is going to be.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
the 120 and the 120 plus. That's gonna be supers in the World Game. So that's gonna be really something to say.
To see this,
Yeah.
I am willing to row across. Wow, look at that.
That was
352.5.
Yeah,
Good
I agree
Lord.
with you.
That puts him
That's
at
gonna be
1,070.
Absolutely something at the World Games.
I mean, you've got a guy right now that stands at 1,050 that's not going to the World Games. Now he could wind up being an alternate. I don't know how they're picking the wild cards.
Well,
if a wild card can
each
come
region,
from the
as I understand it, each region will get 3 wild cards.
Okay,
two or three wild cards. So they must decide how they make
So
that.
he could still go from Europe.
It's a possible.
Okay, he could go from the EPF. All right, Alexei Beachkov is really going to extend his world record total.
This is
Hit 347.5 was easy.
Yeah.
It's a massive,
So this is
massive 360 right here.
Just give him 1,110 kilos
Jeez.
total.
Oh, my
And
God.
with 1 lift to go. Oh, look at this. This is ridiculous.
Oh, my gosh. He's laying this to waste, this total record. That's 11:10.
With one lift to go.
Wow. 11:10. So, as I predicted earlier, Sarek and Samuelson just beat on Jordy Schneider. Samuelson's 1,000. Sarek 990, but by body weight he's ahead of him. And, they're good. It's okay. I mean, Jordy had a great day. He had a great day. And he can only call the numbers he can call.
Absolutely.
Coming out of that group. But he won his group. And that's what you can do, And he missed that 315. His third, I'm sure that he does not make him happy at all. Missing that 315, and he missed the squat. But, so he could be more solidly in fifth right now, forcing Samuelson and Sarek. And that's, again, building your total. Force the guys behind you.
Absolutely. Right? We talk about this all night, yeah.
So here,
it's a bit clever. You're not going to be strong, but you got to be smart as well.
So
you got to be smart.
So you can look at it from Schneider's point of view, coming out of that first group, is he can come in there and put up solid numbers, go 9 for 9, and really lay pressure on him, or do you try to jump up and hit the ball out of the park, have a long drive off the tee at 5, try to hole in one a par 4, right? It's not going to happen very often. But that's what Snyder's was trying to do, and, he could have been, if he'd made more lifts, he would have been farther up. Maybe it's, a little bit. But anyway, Kevin Yeager here.
Yeah, 305, final pull.
This will put him at 1,060.
And he's got it, I think.
It's 1,060 to extend his junior world record.
Yeah. You got to ask the question, like I said, how did he get his squat in? What could have happened?
Oh, my gosh.
You have to ask the question.
No, he should have been at, I really, truly believe that he should be at 410 in the squat.
Yeah.
And he probably should have set that world record bench, but, at 363, right? So he cost himself, 23 kilos, right?
Which could have put him in 1,080?
Would have put him at 23 kilos, would have put him at 1,080.
Yeah, 80 plus, so he would have been really fighting for the...
I mean, he's still... Well,
is it possible still? Is it possible?
Actually, he's in the bronze.
Yeah.
He's in the bronze.
In the bronze at the moment.
He's in the bronze, almost in the silver. All right? However, Yashmanikov and Rikoshi have their thirds left. Right? So if they slam these thirds and it kind of makes that point moot, he probably would have round up in fourth place anyway.
Yeah.
But regardless of that, it still isn't a plan to come in ideally and make 5 lifts.
Yeah.
You're not going to get on the medal stand usually making 5 lifts.
Not at all.
All right.
This is a guy that I predict that in 3 or 4 years' time going to be a force to reckon with.
Here's Victor Sanderson.
Yeah.
Right. He's over 1,000. He's 1,000 now.
7.5
kilos. It's going to give him 1,000, 7.5. I'm figuring he maybe taking that 7.5. This might be a PB for him.
I think it might well be.
Or an Icelandic record.
He's got it. He's got it.
Give him the down. Give him the down. There you go. Okay, awesome. Beautiful.
No, I think his shoulder was unlocked.
Yeah,
his shoulder was unlocked.
All right.
But it's got a lot of potential.
Yeah. All right, Mongolia's up. Wow, that took it out of me that round. I do put it all out there on these broadcasts. Whatever I do, I put it out there. Whether I'm officiating, whether I'm lifting,
that's
whether
the way
I'm
to
doing
be. That's the way to. You're
I leave it all
about the
out.
sport. Yeah.
Oh my
absolutely.
gosh. If I was in a racer, I'd be gone by now. I'd just been rubbed so raw that it just, thank goodness. And for Joe Capolino listening out there, no, it did not mean that. Before you send me a text. I'm prone to make a joke like that, but that one was just a accidental double entendre. All right. Loading the bar now for 335 for Debinez. And again, you're talking about you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 1,000 already, and another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 900.
Yeah.
And with Baichkov's, I would really like to see what his Wilks is and how that sits him
Because I think
for best lifter.
Yeah, Fridenko must be absolutely. I would imagine. In the 59, but it'd be interesting to see.
However, Blaine Sumner almost went 700 at the Arnold in Wilkes.
I mean, talk about that.
So if he puts it all together
tomorrow,
here and does what he needs to do, and Joe Capolino pushes on him a little bit, some of the other supers push on him, then he can go over 700. All right. Binez just going to be satisfied with 920. That's good. That's not bad. Not bad. All right, Thomas Sarek. He's already passed Schneider's.
Yeah, he does. Around 1,000.
This is going to put him to 1,000. This is going to put him 1,000 and pushes him to 5th place, I believe.
Would that put you in the mix for the medal for the deadlift? Is he in the mix?
Yes, he is, depending on who makes what.
Yeah, who makes what, yeah.
He's in 4th. Well, he's in 4th place right now in the deadlift, right?
362.
Yeah, he's got a 345 in the bar. So this will put him in the 3rd in the deadlift.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, in the
so
bronze
this will
medal.
put him into the bronze medal position in the deadlift. And vault him into 5th place over Samuelson. It's a big lift. It's maybe the biggest lift in Thomas Sarek's career.
Yeah. He certainly has a good day. He's certainly lifting well.
And I'm glad I got good at math in school and numbers, because it really helps.
It helps, isn't it? It's helping with coaching.
It's like watching all these numbers. I've actually watched Worlds before we did live streams. We'll watch Worlds on the live scoring. Oh, here he goes.
He's fighting it. He's got it.
All right.
I think he's got it.
Let's see what the judges say.
3 white lights. Well done.
All right. So that moves him into the bronze medal position.
Yeah, in the deadlift and
in the
1 kilo.
Actually, he's in silver position now.
He's in silver. Yeah,
he's
he
in
is.
Silver position now. Sorry, apologize. Silver position.
Well, there's
moves him
4 lifts to come
moves him
anyway.
in 5th place.
There's 4 to come.
I mean, and he's got no shot. He had no shot at moving into 4th place, right?
No.
So he's moved himself in the bronze bronze medal position. Because I'm going to predict here, Carlos Campos Murillo's got 365 on. It's not going to happen. He's trying to jump into the medal position, which is again ridiculous. He should have put something on that's just slightly more to move in the bronze medal and hope those guys miss their 3rd. But instead, he's putting in something that would move him in the gold medal position if everybody misses.
I think he's got this. Yeah, he's got this. Yeah. So that's 357.
So Carlos, I'm not sure why he's doing this. This will move him in the gold medal position if he makes it. But there's still 2 more lifters behind him to do it. The other thing is 362.5 would have also moved him in the gold medal position.
Yeah, absolutely. Overtake, yeah.
Right? I mean, for him to get gold, Tommy's he hears me. I've got a really low voice, so it doesn't carry very far. I'm actually lying. Probably everybody in the room here can hear me. But why go? 365 makes 0 sense. First of all, it's a 22.5 kilo jump, number 1.
Which is a big jump.
Number 2,
like said,
it doesn't. I mean,
is he just going to try it? See what else he can without?
But here's the thing: 362 puts him in position for the
goal.
goal.
I know.
Right? Silver 360. 360 puts him in the silver medal position. 362 puts him in the gold. Why pull 365?
Yeah,
We're not.
Didn't make any sense, did it? Yeah, but
I didn't think he was going to make it. But
no,
why even put it on the bar?
Why try it?
I mean, come on. That 335 looked miserable. He went up 7.5 to 342.5. Barely made it. Then goes up 22.5, and it's even a bad choice because it doesn't do anything for him. It leaves him in the same position as 362.5.
Yeah.
And you still have to have the people behind you miss the good gold. I'm friends with him. I've gotten he and I have. But I'll talk about my friends. I would say it to his face. This isn't something. Yeah. I mean, people that know me know I'll talk exactly to a lifter just like this. It's not good. I'll wait till he's calmed down. But gotta wait till his blood gets out.
This is gonna go. Has he got it? Yeah.
Has
he locked it?
All right, gold medal position in the deadlift right now.
Yes, he's got it.
All right, so he's at 1090 right now. 1090 in third. 1090 and moved ahead of Rokochi into the silver medal position. All right. So
yes, and body weight. Yeah, body weight.
Right now, Yashmanikov has gold medal in the deadlift, and that gold medal deadlift
and
pull
this will
possibly.
This will be gold medal in
now,
375.
If we do this, this will
another
be
world record total.
If he pulls this, he extends his own world record in total by another 15 kilos, wins him gold medal in the deadlift. That'll give him this.
Being his 3.6 and his 360, I will say this will be a go. He'll get this. You look fired up.
And if he misses this, Carlos has got to wonder why he didn't pull 362 and a half.
Exactly. Oh, never any doubt.
Right there.
Never any doubt. What a lifter.
That is ridiculous.
World record total, 1125 kilo total.
Wow. All right.
Elliot, oh, wow, was that exciting?
So let's cover this a little bit here.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
All right, his Wilks was only
649.1. Yeah.
So that doesn't do anything.
I don't think that will. Yeah.
The only, I mean, well, let's cover this first. So Bychkov from Ukraine finishes with 1125 via 422 and a half, 327 and a half, and 375.
What a great combination, eh?
Yashmanikov jumping up, apparently, from the 105s to the 120s. All right, goes 417.5, 300, and 372 and a half for 1090 on body weight.
On body weight, yeah.
Beat Rokochi, who went by way of 425, 307.5, 357.5 for the same 1090. In fourth place, probably wishing he'd done something a little bit different.
I'm
is
sure
Kevin Yeager.
he'd be going home tonight and think, well, maybe I should have done something different.
Yeah. Now he still may wind up.
The deadlift, I think. Sorry, the squat hurt him. I think a lot.
He and Thomas Sarek may wind up being wild cards. We don't know what's going to happen.
We don't know. We don't know. Yeah.
Those wild cards can come from different weight classes. We don't know what's going to happen. But it's been just that was absolutely an amazing performance by Bychkov. Just in control from beginning to end, just amazing. That's a world championship. You see what the three lifters at the top were very
These
consistent.
are the best of the best, isn't it?
And Kevin Yeager, just a little, not as consistent, keeps him off the medal stand. And right now he's got to wait to see if he's going to get a wild card to go to World Games.
Absolutely.
But Bychkov, Yashmanikov, Rokochi will be in Poland for the World Games. Will be amazing combining them with the supers and whatever wild cards come out of there. So
it'll be unbelievable.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Stay tuned.
Hope you all enjoyed at home. We enjoyed here. Fabulous lifting.
And we'll be back for the medal ceremony in a little bit.
Yeah, and don't forget tomorrow, the big boys, and there could be something fiery going on.
And tomorrow morning, tune in for the Special Olympics.
Yeah,
some of these
absolutely.
Special Olympics lifters. Yeah, they're Special Olympics, but they
please
are
tune in and watch these guys. Some guys, absolutely. Thank you, Elliot, and see you all tomorrow.
All right, see you.
lifter receives a participation medal because every lifter that has come to the World Championship is already a winner. So they all receive participation medals here as Gaston and Hani hand out all of the medals to our lifters in this evening session. The 120 kilo weight class open category, the squat, the bronze medal. He hails from Kazakhstan. Round of applause for Nurlan Yezmakanov. Silver medal, Alexei Vichkov, Ukraine. Gold medal, Alexei Rokochi, Ukraine.
Спасибо.
Romanos. Ladies and gentlemen. Bench press. Bronze medal, Mongolia. Tata Chimedezdarin. Silver medal, Ukraine, Alexei Vichkov. Gold medal, Germany, Kevin Jaeger. Photos. Thank you, gentlemen. You can step back now. The deadlift. Now, bronze medal, Ukraine, Alexei Rokochi. Silver medal, Nurlan Yezmakanov. Gold medal, Ukraine, Alexei Vichkov.
Героям слава!
Thank you, gentlemen. You may step back now.
Давай назад отойдем.
Before we move on to the total category, I just want to let all you know, Gaston Barrage is inviting everyone to come back here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. to watch the Special Olympics powerlifting competition. Please be here at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you. Total category, bronze medal, Ukraine, Alexei Rokochi. Silver medal, Kazakhstan, Nurlan Yezmakanov. Gold medal, ladies and gentlemen, Ukraine, for the Ukrainian national anthem.
Ще нам браття українці, усміхнеться доля, згинуть наші вороженьки, як роса на сонці, запануємо ми, браття, у нашій сторонці. Душу й тіло ми положим за нашу свободу і покажем, що ми браття козацького роду.
Big round of applause for all of our winners.
Давай, клас.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gaston Farage also requests that you all pick up your trash, your garbage and your trash with you before you leave. Be respectful for the spectators that are coming back tomorrow. There are receptacles at the entrance to deposit anything you need to in there then. Thank you. Ready to go. Mikey, music. Please give all of our lifters a round of applause as they get escorted off the platform.